Saturday night, September 1st, Capital Wrestling and Be Terrific come together for a colossal confrontation. Watch as all the Capital Wrestling champions defend their titles live at White Eagle Hall in Jersey City and on September 2nd around the world on Twitch, including Ariella Nix defending her Capital Wrestling Women's Championship. The Capital Wrestling Tag Team titles get defended as Smiley and Juba return to action when they take on Bobby Orlando's Hot Boys International. Ken Dixon defends his Capital Wrestling Championship against the Bad Apple Matt McIntosh and the Pride of Jersey City, Sonny Kiss, and in the colossal confrontation, Mike Law looks to reclaim the Sapphire Television title from the man who stole it from him, the Memfo Mofo. Order your tickets now for Saturday, September 1st, starting at just $15 at tinyurl.com/colossal confrontation.
I am coming for that title, mofo.
Colorectal Mike Law, you don't deserve a shot. The Mo has already beaten you, so beating you again is not good enough. But breaking you, that is something the Mo can sink his teeth into.
You can be Mo. I'll let her look real close. But she'll never be yours.
You brought shame to that TV title with your dirty tactics.
Mo Crockett with that chain! Mofo sliding that chain!
I've had to overcome all the odds that have been stacked against me.
The referee stopping him, yes! Oh, but a kick hits the ref! Went for the elbow drop, but he put the chain up! 3, and that's it!
Mike Law, you will never get your hands on Juanita again.
The day you chose to mess with me, mofo, was the day you made a colossal mistake.
You know, I've climbed my way branch by branch up the tree at Capital Wrestling, and I have fought for every opportunity that I've been given. Unlike some people, like Ken Dixon, who hasn't done anything before, nor has he done anything since becoming champion. And I get it. I've had my share of defeats. But you've given me your best, and one by one by one, I've shot them down. They all fall to my bow. I'm not greedy for money. I'm not greedy for fame, admiration. All I'm greedy for is respect. And tonight, Ken Dixon, your bald-headed bitch ass is gonna respect me.
How do you like them apples?
Finest professional wrestling from the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic region, Capital Wrestling.
San Juan Capistrano Wrestling. What you see before you are the bright and shining stars of Capital Wrestling. And after all the circus freaks the Mofos had to deal with, he's given a gift. And that gift, oh, it caused some strangeness for the Mofo. In fact, just yesterday, I woke up in Darius Carter's body. Somehow it turned into Freaky Friday. Oh, I can wrestle so well. And I'm bad as hell. Gonna put my foot in Gango's ass. Like a stone he can't pass.
Great, that was wonderful. Back to the task at hand here. This is the triumvirate of terror. You have myself, undefeated, 2-0. You have the Sapphire TV champion with a wonderful singing voice, the Memphis Mofo, and then you have the endgame. Dressed for success. I see I'm rubbing off on you already. This is the effect I have.
Maybe a little bit.
Oh, just maybe a lot of it. There you go. Good for you. This right here, bring that back. This is a moment. Because you have 3 of the most titanic superstars in Capital Wrestling teaming together. It almost doesn't even matter who we're facing, right?
Oh, no, I don't. No.
No.
Because you can take care of Game Gone. And Endgame, you get Matthew McIntosh. Have you ever heard a name less fitting? Because let's face it, the Macintosh, it's for people with a more discerning palate. He should be Matthew Red Delicious. Because Red Delicious is what you feed to children who just want sugar and flash. But people like us who know better, we just crush the Red Delicious and throw it in the trash. Crush it! Crush it!
They didn't even suspend me for getting rid of old flipper hands. What are they going to do? Really? What are they going to do? Bad apple? No more.
Solebachi. Solomovu. Solebachi. Quand la première fois, les oreilles de Mofo. À vous? Vous ajoutez quelque chose dans la Mofo's corps. Qu'est-ce que c'est, Juanita? Qu'est-ce que vous dites? Coucher? Mal! Mal, mademoiselle! Solebachi, il faut que vous compreniez une chose. Une chose. Uno bacio di Mofo e uno benedizio de Dio. Chocolate volante. Gustoso. 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 Gustoso.
We were just about to get underway. We got our production notes here, but
well, I'm not saying I'm not pleasantly surprised. This is fantastic. Wow. How lucky are we? The Memphis Mofo is here.
Stop clapping. Stop clapping, panderer.
Mofo does not want to wait.
Doesn't want to wait.
So we will be starting this with a 6-man tag team match.
Wow.
Getting underway now. This was supposed to be late in the night.
This was supposed to be later on, but I guess now we're going to have our 6-man tag.
Instead of the circus freaks the Mofos usually stuck with, San Juan Capistrano Wrestling has given the Mofo a duo of devils. You could say the threat has been tripled and the horsemen have come to the fore. So bring out the end game, Paul Jourdain and Mr. Darius Carter.
Look at this. How amazing,
Bringing
by
out
the way.
his tag team partner.
Not just a Sapphire Television champion, but also doing the ring introductions. The Memphis Mofo starting us off with a little bit of a surprise. You never know what to expect from the Memphis Mofo.
And you never know what to expect on Capital Wrestling.
Absolutely. Getting started here with the... Look at the size of Paul Jourdain. Always impressive to see him coming into the ring.
6'8", 298 pounds. Paul Jourdain, the end game, looking as svelte as ever.
And
I just learned that word.
Svelte?
Svelte.
I should have gotten you that dictionary calendar, one a word-a-day dictionary calendar. Oh, look at this. It's like a gift that keeps on giving. Not just Paul Jourdain, not just the Memphis Mofo, but wrestling's richest prize, DC himself. There's Darius Carter. Look at this. Look at that
Wrestling's richest prize, Darius Carter out here. We had him on our debut episode of View from the Capitol on Be Terrific Television.
And what a fantastic interview it was.
Until I screwed it up. Sit down.
What? No.
Must you stand up every time this man comes into a room?
Look at that coat. That coat deserves respect. I know you got this, whatever this jacket is, this janitor's jacket you got.
Janitor jacket. This is our nation's finest uniform that I wore.
Oh, what is that? Ice Capades?
Ice Capades.
Oh, sorry. Were you an usher at the Radio City Music Hall?
No, Lowe's.
Oh, okay, fair enough. What a tremendous contest we have ahead of us here. How lucky we are to start this week's episode of Capitol Wrestling with a six-man tag that we expected to be the main event, but the Mofo deciding not to wait, especially on the eve of his Torneo De Nada tournament, to figure out the #1 contender for his Sapphire Television Championship.
We'll see that matchup, I guess, the first opening round matchup a little bit later tonight. You never know what to expect from the Capitol as things get just a little bit crazy tonight.
Absolutely. And look at the ring entrance. Look at him just taking it all in. Wrestling richest prize, Darius Carter. The man oozes elegance.
When you're the Mofo and you're the Sapphire Television Champion, you can direct the show, and that's exactly what the Mofo would do.
Before we get our victims out here, you, the Mofo, does not recognize. What is your name?
I am Rev Christopher.
Fans cheering for Ref Christopher. Doesn't have a surname.
Well, you keep
like
it simple.
Prince.
These people can cheer for it.
Christopher, the Mofo does not like the looks of you.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Jourdain.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh,
wait a minute. He's got him up
kick.
again. Oh, pile driver again. Paul Jourdain doing whatever he wants around here, demolishing another man. This is uncalled for.
Oh, wow. Ouch.
But wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Here comes Sonny Kiss, Matt McIntosh.
They are not waiting. No introduction needed.
There's no referee out here.
Well, I don't blame you. Matt McIntosh, Anthony Gangone, and the returning Sonny Kiss not waiting. Clearing the ring.
We got to get this under control.
Good luck with that. You go out there and try to get it under control.
Referee Christopher getting destroyed by Paul Jourdain. First, Chris Crespo.
Oh. And now Paul Jourdain and Sonny Kiss squaring off in the ring. Again, these two. Oh, look at the kick. Oh,
and
maybe
again,
he's going to get the pile driver that referee just got.
Sonny Kiss in the corner, elbows. This match isn't even underway.
Meanwhile, outside, you got Anthony Gangone and the Mofo going at it. Matt McIntosh and Darius Carter. Ooh, look at that.
Sonny calling for Jourdain to get back in the ring. Elbows, those forearm strikes. Went for the Irish whip.
Sonny's been gone several months, not even a warm-up, but look at the strength of Paul Jourdain. Oh.
An athlete like Sonny Kiss is ready year-round.
Wow.
Top rope Hurricane Rana there. Split-legged boot. And the concrete rose. But wait a minute, look. The Mofo behind him. Turn around, Sonny. And the Mofo mocking Sonny.
The two of them squaring off in a... The Mofo almost intrigued a little bit by Sonny Kiss. This is a little bit different.
Both of these men never really having any interaction in the Capitol, but now...
Oh! Not the kiss that the Mofo was hoping for, and...
Twerking and working.
And the Mofo likes it. He likes it.
Mofo loves it.
Oh.
Handstand moonsault.
And again, no referee out here. Oh, wow, the chairs. Watch the chairs.
Darius Carter getting thrown. It's hard to keep track of all the action
pure
here.
Chaos, David. Pure chaos right now.
Wasn't supposed to happen.
We weren't supposed to have this match, but this isn't even a match. There's no referee out here. There's no bell. There's nothing been sanctioned. It's a street fight. And now... but now the Mofo
still Still with his jacket on, working Sonny over in the corner.
Meanwhile, Matt McIntosh
right
and
into
Darius
the post.
Carter going at him. Sorry to interrupt you there, but
Paul Jourdain just stalking the ring.
ooh,
Looking
Sonny
for his
Kiss
next
better watch out.
Looking for his next meal.
So much chaos in this ring. I hope. Ooh, wow. That's the bell.
That's the
officially
bell.
starting the match, but I don't see a referee.
There's no ref. Got a bell, but no ref.
It's a lot of chaos. Oh, look at this. And
What else is
Gangone.
going on? And here we go. Anthony Gangone on the father of change, Darius Carter. These men have a history. Neck breaker there. These men have a history. Of course, Darius Carter breaking the undefeated streak of Anthony Gangone. And look at Gangone go. Not waiting. Constant motion, and the Mofo in trouble on the side.
And suddenly, maybe this wasn't such a great idea for the Memphis Mofo. Hoping, I guess, to catch all these guys off guard here. But,
Oh,
wow.
and there's Darius Carter again. We finally got a referee here.
Finally,
Referee
we got
Rob
ourselves
Blatt.
a referee, Rob Blatt.
Just in time.
And unfortunately for Matt McIntosh and Sonny Kiss,
not seeing a tag made to Jourdain.
and now
the Mofo and
definitely
Jourdain
taking
working
their
him off
time.
in the corner.
Not adhering at all to the 5 count there, but the referee Rob Blatt trying to get this under control.
Has an unenviable task
And
of trying to keep control.
Yeah, I got to respect him for at least being able to put this together here.
All of these egos, all of these personalities, all of these men wanting to be the best. None of these men strangers to each other. All of these men considered top contenders for Ken Dixon's Capital Wrestling Championship.
Absolutely. And
Of
look
course,
at this.
Paul Jourdain and Matt McIntosh meeting just recently in what I called the greatest match in the history of Capital Wrestling.
I usually
Both men
hate
going
to
one-on-one.
agree with you, Steven, because most of your points are stupid, but that's actually a valid point. That was a fantastic match that you and I both... Oh, ow, ow.
Right on the digits.
You and I both had the privilege of calling that match. And now Darius
again,
Carter, look at that.
Not working out for Gangone here, as Sonny Kiss, emotions are high right now.
Absolutely.
They have to get their emotions under control.
Well, you gotta
both Kiss and McIntosh want to get their hands on these guys.
Well, you got to understand.
They're doing themselves a disservice.
This was like a sucker punch. They weren't ready for this match. They're supposed to go on later in the evening. I don't know if these guys even stretched. I mean,
Paul Jourdain saying he's going to do whatever it takes until someone pays him to stop. Did just that as the Mofo cover 1, 2. 2 count only.
I mean, you know, the Mofo is no stranger to stealing all the attention here, especially on the night where his Torneo De Nada is taking place. The
Kicks
tournament
off
to
just a little
determine the
later.
#1 contender for the Sapphire Television Championship, Steven.
Mofo and McIntosh, of course, have had a run-in before, briefly, but when you're a man like the Memphis Mofo and you carry the Sapphire Television Championship, the all-comers, at all times, 5 months, the Mofo has held this title. As Paul Jourdain continuing.
Working over Gangone.
Gangone has been in this match since it officially became a match. Ooh. Fighting back, strong chop there.
Problem is, it's like trying to chop down a big redwood. It's going to take a lot more than one swing. The strength of Paul Jourdain, I mean.
1, 2. It's going to take more than that to take out the one above all.
Absolutely.
But again, bringing him into the quarter, tagging again to Darius Carter.
And now Darius Carter going right after Gangone's ribs. You got to know that Darius Carter and
Right
Gangone,
after his knees.
I'm sorry, I couldn't see from this angle. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
I'm still trying to catch my breath mentally and physically from this. And right in the back of the neck.
Darius Carter, of course, being a consummate professional here, going after that knee again, which was a sore point during their first matchup.
Absolutely.
Taking advantage of it. You got to wonder how much has Gangone's knee is healed at goading Matt McIntosh.
Oh, and
Matt
again,
McIntosh taking the bait.
And again, but Darius Carter is a mastermind and a master at just getting under people's skin and knowing the psychology.
Cover. 1, 2.
The history between Gangone and Carter is significant too. I mean, Carter was a mentor to Gangone until Gangone decided to go off on his own, do his own thing,
At some point, you have to strike out on your own, make your own name. That's exactly what the One Above All tried to do here. Anthony Gangone trying to make his own name, was undefeated, and then Wrestling's Richest Prize, Mr. Darius Carter comes in and takes that away from Gangone. You have to believe that Gangone is anxious to put him away.
Well, maybe the student is not ready to surpass the master yet. But right now, he's got to worry about just getting out of that corner. I mean, he's in a bad place right now, Gangone, for sure.
He's been in this entire time. Getting him up, body slam right in the middle is the mofo.
Memphis body slam right there.
Looking for that patented
Fargo strut.
Strutting.
A lot of showing off from the mofo. Again, psychological
Smelling what
game.
Sonny's cooking.
Oh.
Elbow, that point of that elbow right to the top of the head there.
That looked like a lot of showboating, but the momentum he built up from those 10 or 20 steps that he took.
You can hear it. You can hear it all the way over here. Gangone with a chop, trying to fight back. Another one.
Speaking of hearing.
A third one.
Ooh.
Oh, and a poke to the eye there. Come on, ref. You got to do something there.
Referee Rob Blatt warning mofo for sure.
Warning him. Should disqualify him for that.
Well, he could disqualify him. You're very right, but Rob Blatt.
And now in the corner getting worked over was Gangone. Well, referee Rob Blatt's. You know, we need to get these guys an optometrist.
I don't know. He saw it. He's not that he didn't see it, Steven, but I'll tell you this. You think you want to listen to Matt McIntosh yell at you in the back for ending a match via DQ? That's not what McIntosh wants. He wants in this match. So Rob Blatt did them a favor. He could easily have disqualified him.
And Paul Jourdain back in this matchup here. The crowd saying, "Shut up, Paul." Look at the power lifting him to a standing base there.
But you got it.
But there's a
question, though. Oh, look at that.
Got it again.
Wow.
Countered. Spinning elbow. Looking for some separation here is Gangone firing up here. That flying knee.
But here's
he needs to make the tag here.
Oh.
Gangone looking to make the tag. Mofo knocking him off. And now mocking.
Just mocking him.
And there's Darius Carter knocking him off.
Oh, a little bit of
dissension here.
Yeah.
Darius Carter a bit taken aback.
What are you doing? Keeping me from what I want. I want say.
All of these men, they have to focus. If they don't focus here, they can lose sight of the goal. And that's just what happens. And here comes Gangone. Gangone's got to make a tag.
But you got to wonder, Steven, can he trust McIntosh? Does Sonny trust McIntosh? You got to remember, these guys spent the last year battling it out to be the face of Capitol Wrestling.
Common foes make uncommon friends.
The tag.
Tag is made, and here comes the Bad Apple.
Oh.
Bad Apple with the forearm on Mofo. A kick to Carter, and then back to Mofo.
Oh.
Look for the German suplex, but takes him down. Drop kick in the corner, and McIntosh is flying right now. Chomping at the bit, double drop kick.
And now McIntosh
cleaning house here.
Changing the momentum completely of this match. But he's got to be careful here. He might run out of gas, but
Those
so far.
forearms, you got to figure he's fresh. Anthony Gangone was in most of that matchup here while they battled in the beginning. Relatively fresh is McIntosh. Oh my God!
The innovative offense. I hate when I agree with you.
Forcing Mofo to DDT Darius Carter, but still giving that leg.
The party pooper himself, Paul Jourdain.
Getting him up.
Oh no.
Went for the choke slam, rolled through, slips out underneath. Looking for it. We've seen this before. Go for the top rope apple slicer. He nails it.
A top rope apple slicer.
Just like he beat Jourdain last time. McIntosh calling for the tag for Sonny, and here comes a returning Sonny Kiss.
Sonny on the top rope.
Sonny looking to fly. And here comes Sonny, flying cross body.
A thing of
nails
beauty
them
for
both.
Sure. I don't know who the legal man is. I'm not going to lie.
The tag was made.
Yeah. I know Sonny's the legal man. I'm sorry, folks. I know it's unprofessional, but I mean, this
Pay attention, Harry.
How dare you? I am paying attention. Don't tell me how to do my job. Gangone.
Looking to fly through the bottom rope. Nails him. Nails Jourdain. Oh, my God. Someone's going to check on the outside. But
no.
McIntosh went for it, but Mofo dodges it.
Did you hear the sound of him hitting that floor?
Two men who definitely have a history. Sonny Kiss and Darius Carter in the middle of the ring here.
Wow.
Look at the spin there. Referee Rob Black just getting out of the way. Springboard handstand. And a slap across the face. That's a receipt, perhaps.
And that's
for foreclosing on him. Ducking underneath. Double stomp.
And a little bit of too much showmanship maybe from Sonny Kiss on that.
I will say this about Darius Carter. The man is vicious. He doesn't waste any opportunity to get an advantage. And now he's stalking Sonny.
Look in his eyes. You can see the thought process in his head.
Looking to foreclose, perhaps, on Sonny. Goes for it. Oh, wait a minute.
That's the Verdi kick right there.
The Mofo pushing referee Rob Black, getting nailed with that Verdi kick. Forearm on the Mofo, and the double axe handle smash on the back of Sonny. While Mofo, and there's some dissension there.
And here I thought the problems were going to be among Gangone and Matt McIntosh. Could they trust Matt McIntosh? I didn't anticipate that the Mofo
flips over, ducks underneath. Look at the athleticism. Oh, nailed.
Jawbreaker.
That jawbreaker.
And Sonny finding himself in the ring.
Wait a minute, rolling in the ring. Mofo with Juanita goes to hit him.
But the Mofo stops. What's he doing?
What's going on? Oh, the Mofo licking his Juanita. You have to clean that later.
Oh, my God. Well, I mean, that's... And Sonny maybe...
Sonny a little apprehensive here.
Mofo enchanted by this, by Sonny a little bit. Wanting a kiss? Is that what he was? He wants a kiss from Sonny.
It looks like it.
Stroking his beard. It's the weirdest part of a wrestling match I've
Sonny
ever...
on short and smack right across the face. But the Mofo looks happy about it. Look at the face on Mofo. Breathing it in. He says he likes it. He likes it, Mikey.
Another one.
He likes it.
He wants another one. The sadomasochism of...
He's giving him Juanita? What is happening here?
I'm just perplexed as you are, Steven. This is one of the most bizarre things I've ever seen.
And right across the chin.
But it's to be expected from the Mofo.
With Juanita.
He always steals the show, and I just never thought it'd be like this.
Asking for it and setting up for it. Last kiss, springboard, split-legged moonsault, cover 1, 2, 3. I don't know what to make of that.
I'm at a loss for words here as well, Steven, and I apologize. Again, I'm supposed to provide some
insight,
insight, but I mean, what am I supposed to glean from that? It's one of the most bizarre things I've ever seen.
The Mofo wanting Sonny.
It just goes to show you can never know what you're going to expect from the Mofo. But either way, as McIntosh checks on the knee of Gangone.
And who would have thought these three men would be able to be on the same page, but a returning Sonny Kiss.
I'll tell you right.
Star in the Bad Apple Matt McIntosh and Anthony Gangone victorious here tonight.
I'll tell you right now, I didn't think they could coexist, but I certainly didn't think that the team of Darius Carter, the Mofo, and Paul Jourdain would fall apart the way they did. I did not think that it would end in chaos, and certainly not the way it did with the Mofo.
With the Mofo asking for Sonny Kiss to hit him with his sweet and spicy Juanita, I'm a little bit confused. We'll take a break, but when we come back, Torneo De Nada kicks off with our first round matchup as the last to die Jeff Cannonball takes on good-looking Hank Flanders. We'll be right back.
Are you in need of a lawyer who will fight for you? Well, EDA Law will go off the top rope for you and your needs. Pro wrestling veteran Eric Anderson has brought his no-nonsense approach from the ring to the courtroom. The New England Pro Wrestling Hall of Famer and his team specialize in business law, criminal defense, and representing members of the pro wrestling industry. For more information, head on over to edalaw.com. That's edalaw.com. EDA Law, for those in the law who wrestled, know how to wrestle the law.
Be sure to check out falsefinish.com, your source for all things False Finish Productions. Check out great content like The Nerd Site and Spot Monkey Radio. We also provide production services for any event, big or small. To inquire, hit us up on our website at falsefinish.com. That's falsefinish.com.
It's time for the Fabulous Finish of the Week, sponsored by To Be the Man.
Perhaps setting up for it. Oh, right to the throat. Setting it up. Oh, no. Brutal attack by Xander Killen and Eddie Machete.
That was the Fabulous Finish, sponsored by To Be the Man, available on Amazon.com.
Thanks, guys, and we are waiting in anticipation for the first match of the first round of Torneo De Nada. But first, Hank Flanders.
Hey, sweetie, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm wrestling in the first round against Jeff Cannonball. You didn't seem to tell them that now, did you? You know, broads. You know, when I hook that head and drop him with the DDT, that's it for Jeff Cannonball. And you know what? I'm so confident that I'm going to win this whole tournament that if, and that's a big if I lose, myself and Isaiah Wolf will never, ever bother you again.
I like that.
Yeah, well, don't get so confident, sweetheart, because when I win, you better start shopping for a wedding dress.
Back to you.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is an opening match in the Torneo De Nada tournament.
You heard it from Scotty Ceriti. We're about to get underway with the most unique of all tournaments, the Torneo De Nada.
And our first competitor here coming out, sans any music, sans any fanfare, a man so handsome he doesn't need a man so handsome he doesn't need any other accoutrement.
Introducing first, fighting out of Maspeth, Queens, New York, with an official weight of 151 pounds, good looking, he says he is the best looking, Hank Flanders.
Now, is that comparatively to other people named Hank Flanders? So he's the best of all, best looking of all of the Hank Flanders?
He's the best looking Hank, he's the best looking Flanders, he's just a good looking man.
What are you doing on his Instagram page?
I know a good time when I see one, Steve.
And there he is, one of the favorites in the Torneo De Nada tournament.
And speaking of good time, he may not be in for a good time.
The deathmatch vegan, the last to die, Jeff Cannonball, the new native himself, a man who hasn't had...
New Jersey, with an official weight of 340 pounds, the deathmatch vegan, Jeff Cannonball.
As I was, a man who hasn't had the best 2018 thus far, looking to pick up a victory here and put himself forward.
Absolutely. I mean, this would be a big opportunity for Cannonball to find himself the #1 contender for the Sapphire Television Championship, a belt that is prestigious in the wrestling business because it does give you, in addition to being a champion, free admission into Sapphire's Gentlemen's Club.
Hank Flanders, of course, was given this spot after Isaiah Wolf, his tag team partner, was suspended for 60 days by Capital Wrestling Management for sending Candice Cordelia 9 Sade albums on cassette and a single Red Rose every day for a month. I didn't even know Sade had 9 albums.
Well, I mean, I think they
Is
might
it the
be
same
several
album?
albums. Yeah, several.
Several of the same albums.
I mean, he might be a member of one of those Columbia House record things, you know, that they send them to in the mail. I don't know if they still do it, but...
Hey, bring that back.
But anyway, look at this. Who would have thought it here? Good-looking Hank Flanders off to a great start.
Hank Flanders, of course, had a bit of a size disadvantage
a
here.
bit of a size disadvantage? Good Lord.
But all it's going to take is for him to lock in that DDT, and it could be over. I'm sorry, I don't care who you are or how big you are. Looking for the DDT right there. That could be it. And a big back body drop. Like I said, it doesn't matter how big you are, how strong you are. Once you lock in that DDT and you drive that head into the mat, that's it. And Hank Flanders uses it to his advantage.
Absolutely, but in the moment now, Flanders is smartly getting a breather here because where's he going?
Looks
Hank
like
Flanders kind of stepping away.
Looking for...
Oh, getting a slice of pizza.
From Pizza Republic here.
I don't know
Proud
if I recommend
sponsor.
eating a fantastic pizza, by the way.
He's trying to carb up.
Well, you got to put on some weight, but I think it's a little too late for that, Steven.
I wonder if...
Again, the DDT, by the way, taught to him by Jake the Snake Roberts.
If that's pepperoni, the Deathmatch Vegan's not going to be a fan.
Well, maybe if it's... Well, like, you can't eat cheese either, right?
Like you were saying.
Is he mocking Jeff Cannonball with this? Oh, because he's a vegan. Oh, eating a cheese slice.
Oh, smacks it right out. I was going to eat that. Forcing him to eat it. That crust. 1, 2, 2 count only. Like you were talking about before. Good-looking Hank Flanders, trained by Amazing Red, but taught the DDT by Jake the Snake Roberts.
Yeah, and that's all it's going to take is for him to land that, but he's not going to be able to land it if Cannonball... Oh.
Can't take him down, but stalling the momentum of Cannonball. Another clothesline, trying to knock him down. Cannonball wavering, going for it again. Looks for the Irish whip, but holds on to it and knocks him down.
With a short arm clothesline, another sort of Jake the Snake Roberts favorite.
2 count only. Of course.
And arguing right now with the referee.
He's got to keep in the game. Oh, but wait a minute.
Brilliant. Just brilliant. I thought he was being foolish.
Blow there. Foolish. He knew exactly what he was doing.
Exactly. Not just good looking, but diabolical as well. Intelligent.
This could be it. Cover 1, 2. Just gets the shoulder up as Cannonball. He's not going to be denied.
He is one of the staples in a death match tournament, so unfortunately, as much as a kick to the groin would take out any normal person, someone who's been thrown off scaffolding and into a bed of
barbed wire, light tubes, you name it.
It's going to take a little bit more than a kick to the Johnson.
Picking him up. Wow. Pile driver there. Cover 1, 2, 3. Greetings from Newbridge ends it. A lot of people had doubts whether or not Jeff Cannonball could bounce back after his loss to Mick Drake 2 weeks ago on Capital Wrestling Television, but all of those doubts have been put aside as Jeff Cannonball advances in the Torneo De Nada tournament.
And did you see the ease, the quickness where he snatched Hank Flanders out of midair and drove him down into the ground? Jeff Cannonball moves on to the next round of the Torneo De Nada tournament to determine the number one contender for the Capital Wrestling Sapphire Television Championship.
Thank you for joining us this week on Capital Wrestling Television. I'm Stephen James with Mr. Entertainment Harry Tujanian. Join us next week, same time, 7:05 Monday nights on Twitch.
Want more Capital Wrestling content? Then look no further than our Instagram. Follow @Capital Wrestling today and see every moment the Capital has to offer, as well as match announcements, merchandise deals, and more. Come to the Capital and follow our Instagram today.
Do you wonder how Donald Trump rose from TV celebrity to United States president? If you like the guts and glamour of professional wrestling, unbiased reporting, and a refreshing, lighthearted take on modern politics, then you'll love best-selling author Lavi Margolin's body-slamming biography, Trump Mania. Through Margolin's ringside analysis, you'll catch a revealing new look into the character of the president and the current landscape of American politics. Read Trump Mania, now available on Amazon.com.
Are you in need of a lawyer who will fight for you? Well, EDA Law will go off the top rope for you and your needs. Pro wrestling veteran Eric Anderson has brought his no-nonsense approach from the ring to the courtroom. The New England Pro Wrestling Hall of Famer and his team specialize in business law, criminal defense, and representing members of the pro wrestling industry. For more information, head on over to edalaw.com. That's edalaw.com. EDA Law, for those in the law who wrestled, know how to wrestle the law.
Torneo De Nada, a lot of action, including tonight. Bo Crockett against this man, the Colossal.
Nobody cares! Nobody cares about a former champion! The only thing anybody cares about is who will be challenging for this beautiful Juanita next. And it's gonna be Solebachi. Solebachi want to get some? You'll never get some because you don't deserve it! You don't deserve to ever even look at Juanita ever again! What do you have to say, Mikey? Huh? What do you have to say? You will never touch her ever again. Never again. You can't get past me. You can't get past Bo. You will never touch this again. Never! 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 Come on, Mikey. Come on, Mikey. Come on. You want her? You want her? How about this? You can be Bo. I'll let her look real close. But she'll never be yours. Never.
Saturday night, September 1st, Capital Wrestling and Be Terrific come together for a colossal confrontation. Watch as all the Capital Wrestling champions defend their titles live at White Eagle Hall in Jersey City and on September 2nd around the world on Twitch, including Ariella Nix defending her Capital Wrestling Women's Championship. The Capital Wrestling Tag Team titles get defended as Smiley and Juba return to action when they take on Bobby Orlando's Hot Boys International. Ken Dixon defends his Capital Wrestling Championship against the Bad Apple Matt McIntosh and the Pride of Jersey City, Sonny Kiss, and in the colossal confrontation, Mike Law looks to reclaim the Sapphire Television title from the man who stole it from him, the Memfo Mofo. Order your tickets now for Saturday, September 1st, starting at just $15 at tinyurl.com/colossal confrontation.
The finest professional wrestling from the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic region, Capital Wrestling.
This is Dave Lee reporting for Capital Wrestling, and we have Jay George.
Yeah, it's your boy, the unpredictable Jay George, and I'm honestly honored to be here with you, Dave, because if anybody knows wrestling, Dave knows wrestling, man. Seriously.
Hey, it's an honor. It's an honor to be here with you.
Yeah, and thanks to you, I have learned the scientific analysis that goes behind a lot of the wrestling moves that we perform in and out of that ring. And thanks to you, I got a new finisher debuting tonight, the Jay George Driver. And I got a message to the dangers. What is it? The danger zone? You guys, Timothy, you might have a little sanctuary behind you, but the unpredictable J. George has the whole city of Hoboken behind him. And not just the whole city of Hoboken, but the entire wrestling audience, the entire world that watches Capitol Wrestling.
Please, J. George, please win this fight for us, please.
Well, what's your name, son?
My name is Julian, and you're my favorite. You're my favorite.
You don't have to
wrestler.
be nervous. I'm what?
You're my favorite wrestler.
And that's just one of the thousands and the hundreds of thousands of people that are a fan of your boy, the unpredictable J. George. And when I win tonight, it's me and Jeff Cannonball, and we will have the last battle of Newbridge.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Capitol Wrestling.
As we continue the Torneo De Nada tournament to determine the #1 contender for the Capitol Wrestling Television Sapphire Championship.
As we saw 2 weeks ago, the Newbridge native, Jeff Cannonball, defeating good-looking Hank Flanders in our opening. Who will meet Jeff Cannonball in the finals? We're about to find out.
And the beautiful guitar strum, it can only mean that we are in the presence of greatness, in the presence of Timmy Danger of the Danger Sanctuary. And not just any return for Timmy Danger, returning in the Torneo De Nada tournament and finally achieving the only thing maybe that can add to the Danger Sanctuary is achieving more gold, Steven. Escorted by really good Ryan Zane.
Really good Ryan Zane, Corey Castle, Neil Sharkey.
It's a family reunion, so to speak, as the entire Danger Sanctuary is out here to support their leader, their fearless leader, Timmy Danger,
who seems to not be out here yet. Of course, Timmy Danger spreading the word of the Danger Sanctuary all across the country. Figured it wasn't the best. Taking a little time away. Oh, Ryan Zane's got a microphone.
I know, aren't we lucky?
Ladies, gentlemen, brothers, sisters, saints and sinners alike, tonight is the night of your very soul reclamation. You see, all of your life, look at me, kid, all of your life.
Just trying to talk to the kids.
You've been taught wrong. You're not supposed to run from danger. You want to enshroud yourself in it to forever be safe. Trust in the sanctuary.
Telling people to trust.
Asking us to rise.
Sit down.
What do you mean sit down? I'm going to rise.
What are you doing?
I'm showing respect, Steven.
How long are you supposed to stand up?
I'm not exactly sure, but I'm going to follow. I'm going to follow Neil Sharkey's lead.
This is ridiculous. Sit down. You're a grown man.
Don't look at that robe. Look at that robe. That's fantastic.
The resplendent robe of one Timmy Danger, the supreme truth.
Away, spreading the word of the Danger Sanctuary. Finally, he returns to Capitol Wrestling here in singles action. And again, what a return in the first round of the Torneo De Nada tournament.
And look at his followers, his disciples opening the ring ropes for him.
I think I'm supposed to stand again. Hold on. What? Don't touch me. And making their presence known, spreading the philosophies of the Danger Sanctuary.
A huge opportunity for Timmy Danger and the Danger Sanctuary to solidify their power here, going after.
He wants a, let's get him a microphone here. The man wants a microphone, for God's sake. No, hold on. Scotty Cerriti, you idiot, where are you? Scotty Cerriti, where are you?
Harry, sit down.
Give
Get a
him
hold
a
of yourself.
microphone, for God's sakes. The man wants
He's
a
trying to get on with his business.
As I was trying to say, it is through me the supreme truth that miracles happen. Hallelujah! The ones, all of you, who have been in the dark, through me, through my words, through this on your fist, I will lead you to the light, lead you to paradise.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Look into the light.
Look into the light.
How many of you have been down the wrong path? How many of you have been taken advantage of?
Stephen, raise your hand. Raise your hand.
Led astray. I've been led astray.
You've been led astray. I mean, look at
through me to the danger sanctuary. I will guide you to paradise, guide you to victory, guide you to greatness. Through me, I can do that, and the men of the ring are living proof.
Hallelujah.
I'm living proof.
This is ridiculous.
Living proof right there. That's a really good Ryan
Now,
saying.
I
Look at
understand
it.
there's a man here. There's a man here who's been wronged in this crowd. A
Who could
man
it
who's
be?
been treated like an animal.
Sit down.
I've been treated like an animal.
It's not you. He's not talking about you.
Hurt, injured, led astray.
Having to work
I know
with
that
you
man is out
every
here
week.
somewhere. I sense it. I know that man is here. He's a man who's been down the wrong path. He's been hurt, taken advantage of by vile human beings. Young man, I believe that man right there is you.
Oh, it's not me, but
Young man, bring this young man to the ring right here.
Pointing into the crowd there.
Timmy Danger going to
Is that
going to heal?
I understand all of you were
Is that
lost.
Chris Crespo?
That is Chris Crespo.
Chris Crespo of Handjob.
As we remember, he getting pile driven by Paul Jourdain last time. He's been in the hospital ever since.
Wearing that neck brace.
But they're going to heal him. Unbelievable.
Young man, I understand your name is Chris, am I right? Yes. Christopher. I understand last time we were here, last time you had this neck brace on your neck. And what they did was they took advantage of you. They hurt you. They made you something that you're not.
Uh-huh.
But you don't need this. You can be so much more.
Preach on.
You don't need, you, through me, can reach greatness through power, through Timmy Danger, through the sanctuary.
Hallelujah.
You know you don't need that, Orion. You give him some of that elixir.
Some of that magic elixir.
Telling him to drink.
Break down those barriers.
You don't know what's in that.
You know that you don't need that neck brace. You know you were better than the ones who led you astray. You know that you were better than the ones who hurt you. Take that neck brace off. You don't need that, young man. Take that off. Take that off and be healed by Timmy Danger, the supreme truth.
It's healed. He's healed.
What is going on
here?
here?
It's a miracle.
Great. You hear that? This young man is living proof of what Timmy Danger, the supreme truth, and the Danger Sanctuary can do for you. Right here, right now, right here, this young man has been saved.
Hallelujah.
This young man has reached salvation.
They just ripped off that.
Hallelujah.
This is a crock.
Hallelujah.
This is a crock.
Huh? What?
Do you really believe?
Don't you see it with your own eyes?
My greatness through Timmy Danger's supreme truth. I can take you to the promised land. Just like tonight, I'm taking the TV title tournament. Trust me. And trust in the sanctuary.
Trust in the sanctuary.
I wouldn't believe it if someone told me if I didn't see it with my own eyes. But the
What's there
supreme
not to
truth.
believe? He
Timmy
came in with a
Danger.
neck brace, and now he doesn't need it anymore. Hallelujah.
You're amongst friends, young man. You're amongst friends.
And helping this young man, Chris Crespo, a stand-up comedian and a
Now shut your
referee.
mouths as I win this match tonight, as I decimate Jake George in front of all you people.
Hallelujah. Amazing, amazing things. Just when you
Now,
don't
after
think...
all the theatrics and all this nonsense, can we get underway with the tournament?
Please welcome to the ring, the unpredictable Jay George.
Well, if you don't want any theatrics, you picked the wrong opponent. The unpredictable Jay George. And I got a feeling that Jay George does not like to be outshined because he's got the microphone in his hand.
New Jersey!
That's where we are. Jay George trying to compete somewhat with the faith healing.
Parkin. How do you respond to a man like that?
You got to give him credit. You got to give him credit. Having to do something to overcome the insanity of what we just saw.
I say this every week, but I might have taken the wrong acid.
Listen, Steven, maybe you need a visit from Timmy Danger to clear you, so you don't need those medications, my friend. Let him put his hands on your head, and you'll have a clear mind.
I know where they've been.
Okay. Well, again, we're gearing up again with all the theatrics going on in this match. Let's not lose sight of the fact that it is a first-round matchup in the Torneo De Nada tournament here
to decide who will move on in the tournament to face Jeff Cannonball.
Jeff Cannonball in the final, and the winner of that will be the #1 contender for the Sapphire Gentlemen's Club Television Championship. One of the most prestigious belts in all of wrestling, by the way, because in addition to being...
You're there every week.
Well, yeah, I'm a regular there. They know my name, but the champion doesn't have to pay a cover either, you know.
So that's why you hang out with the mofo.
Oh, I just hang out with him for his personality. The fact that he's a champion is extra.
Went for the snap.
Going
Take
for
the
a crucifix.
Went for the crucifix pin, rolling out though.
And Jay George, once again, showing that he has a variety of different styles he can go to. A little bit of mat wrestling, and then going back to his insane behavior.
That's the one thing Jay George is so hard to prepare for here. Looking for that crane kick. Timmy Danger smartly rolling out of the way.
So far we've had mat wrestling, karate,
and dog barking.
And dog barking, yeah.
Right.
That's a different style of fighting. I mean, again, Jay George.
Timmy Danger continuing to add members to the Danger Sanctuary like Chris Crespo. Leapfrog over, looking for the crane kick again.
Another crane kick, and smartly, Timmy Danger trying to get out of trouble. Now you gotta wonder if perhaps, you know, this means more to Jay George, you know, with all the theatrics. The man has yet to win a match in Capital Wrestling, which is why he demanded this spot in the tournament. With all those theatrics, again, he's yet to win a match.
Yet to win a match. Chasing off Neil Sharkey. Neil Sharkey looking to run. Got his dancing shoes on out there.
Oh, a kick to the stomach. Timmy Danger trying to bring a stop to this.
Jay George needs to stay focused. Up and over, looks for that crane kick again.
I still wonder to this day, and this is legit, how much of this is insane shenanigans or how much of this is done on purpose? Is he doing it to get people riled up? I mean, look what he's done.
Right now, getting in the head, perhaps.
Absolutely. I mean, he's
supreme
achieved
truth.
it. He's achieved it. You gotta... He does come in at a disadvantage. Oh, going to the rope.
Oh, and Neil Sharkey on the outside grabbing the leg of Jay George
well,
there.
How many times are you going to be threatened with violence by somebody before you have to do something?
Clothesline by Danger.
And now the momentum against squarely in Timmy Danger's hands here.
Using that top rope for more leverage. And the ref smartly instituting that 5 count again. But Timmy Danger using every second of that 5 count, staying just under the rules. But the referee admonishing him to stay away from that choke. Snapmare takedown. Timmy Danger getting ahead of steam. Pump kick. Right to that shoulder. Trying to take out the lifting ability of Jay George. If he can't get him up, he can't finish him off.
And
Timmy Danger's setting up for something here.
Maybe a Samoan drop. And the beauty of this is after Timmy Danger beats you, he can heal all your wounds.
Cover, 1, 2. 2 count only. Cover again, 1, 2. Trying to close it out. Hooks both legs. Only one, another. This title opportunity can skyrocket.
Think of how he could add to the Danger Sanctuary and the momentum if he was the Capital Wrestling Television Champion. He could go into that Sapphire Gentlemen's Club and heal all those sinners, by the way. Not that I wanted to do that.
Starting with you.
Well, I'm just there on business.
Just there on business.
And I am a gentleman. I was under the impression it was a gentleman's club, which is why you're not welcome.
So you were under the impression that it was a gentleman's club?
Absolutely. Which is why you're not welcome. Yeah. And
in the corner. Locking in that shoulder again. Look at the torque on the neck. Jay George trying to bite.
I don't know if it's his own hair or the elbow pad. Ooh.
Jawbreaker.
It might have been the elbow pad. And again, I don't know the thought process, but it was enough to throw Timmy Danger off.
Just that momentary separation is all Jay George needed.
That's what it. Oh, and there's the dog headbutt.
Trying to make Timmy Danger puppy chow.
Oh, another chop to the face there. Another uppercut.
Timmy Danger asking for it. Ducks underneath. Middle rope springboard. Just catching him with that elbow.
And
didn't get all of it, but Timmy Danger in trouble. Irish whip reverse. Jay George spinning around. Spinning back fist.
And now,
caught
suddenly,
with that elbow.
Jay George finds himself in a position of breaking that losing streak, and what a way to do it.
Ooh. Right on the back. Our view was obstructed there. Couldn't really get a good shot.
But right now, Jay George
looking for springboard. Roll through senton.
Got enough of it.
1, 2.
But Timmy Danger is going to take a lot more than that to put him down. Setting up for the crane kick. And a little bit of a distraction there from Neil Sharkey.
Timmy Danger grabbing on the ref.
And now maybe going after Neil Sharkey, getting on the top rope.
Jay George jaw-jacking.
And this is where the lack of focus on Jay George's part is going to hurt him.
Miss. Kicks underneath. Looks for it. Silences. Jay George plants him. That's it. 1, 2, 3 count. And Timmy Danger.
Here is your winner, advancing in the Torneo De Nada, Timmy Danger.
Timmy Danger advancing in the tournament, picking up a victory over the unpredictable Jay George. He'll face Jeff Cannonball in the finals of this tournament.
And absolutely, and what a continuation of momentum for the Danger Sanctuary. Who knows what this championship opportunity, if he wins, could mean. And the unpredictable antics of Jay George were not enough as he continues to go on a downslide here in Capital Wrestling.
The Torneo De Nada finals coming up in just a few weeks. But later on tonight, for the Capital Wrestling Women's Championship, up next, history is made as the answer to your prayers, Ariella Nix takes on Corrine Mink.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Marcus, what's up?
Hi.
How are you?
Candace, what's going on? Like, well, I mean, there's a cake and a human and a thing.
Let me tell you.
All right.
So this is my girl, Corinne.
Hi, Corinne.
One R and 2 N.
One R, 2 N's. Hi, pleasure.
She is a world champion baker, but she's also a pro wrestler.
Get out. Get out.
Yeah, she lives in my building, apartment 6B. So she's my neighbor. She's my girl, and I honestly think she should come to Capital.
Okay. I mean, you're a women's wrestler and you're a world champion baker.
Yes.
I mean, obviously we have to have her in the company.
Not only that, but you know where I'm going with this, right? Like.
No, you tell me.
She has to be Ariella. I think she can be Ariella. I'm just putting it out there.
I mean, I know you have issues with Ariella.
Yeah, I have issues with her, but I also think it's good for the brand. I think it will be a great opportunity for her. So I'm, and free cake after each show. You can't beat that.
Okay. It's fair. So you two are friends.
Yes. My girl.
Cool. And you bake, and you can beat Ariella Nix.
Yes.
Let's make it. Tonight, Corinne Mink.
But 1 R and 2 N's.
Versus Ariella Nix for the Capital Wrestling Women's Championship.
Friday night, August 10th, Capital Wrestling and Be Terrific come together for a colossal confrontation. Watch as all the Capital Wrestling champions defend their titles live around the world on Twitch, including Ariella Nix defending her Capital Wrestling Women's Championship against Jordan Grace. The Capital Wrestling tag titles get defended as Smiley and Juba return to action at the new Capitol Center in Harrison. 30 minutes, 1 Iron Man, as Ken Dixon defends his Capital Wrestling Championship against the Bad Apple, Matt McIntosh. And in the colossal confrontation, Mike Law looks to reclaim his Sapphire Television title from the man who stole it from him, the Memphis Mofo. Order your tickets for Friday night, August 10th, starting at $15 at tinyurl.com/colossal confrontation. Are you in need of a lawyer who will fight for you? Well, EDA Law will go off the top rope for you and your needs. pro wrestling veteran Eric Anderson has brought his no-nonsense approach from the ring to the courtroom. The New England Pro Wrestling Hall of Famer and his team specialize in business law, criminal defense, and representing members of the pro wrestling industry. For more information, head on over to edalaw.com. That's edalaw.com. EDA Law, for those in the law who wrestled, know how to wrestle the law.
Be sure to check out FalseFinish.com, your source for all things False Finish Productions. Check out great content like The Nerd Site and Spot Monkey Radio. We also provide production services for any event, big or small. To inquire, hit us up on our website at FalseFinish.com. That's FalseFinish.com.
Do you wonder how Donald Trump rose from TV celebrity to United States president? If you like the guts and glamour of professional wrestling, unbiased reporting, and a refreshing, lighthearted take on modern politics, then you'll love best-selling author Lavi Margolin's body-slamming biography, Trump Mania. Through Margolin's ringside analysis, you'll catch a revealing new look into the character of the president and the current landscape of American politics. Read Trump Mania, now available on Amazon.com.
It's time for the fabulous finish of the week, sponsored by To Be the Man.
Going for that chain. Referee stopping him, yes! Oh, here. Went for the elbow drop, but he put the chain up. Miss Christine right on the jaw. 2, 3, and that's it. The Colossal Mike is victorious.
That was the fabulous finish, sponsored by To Be the Man, available on Amazon.com.
Hey, Capital Wrestling fans, what's going on? Marcus King Kong Dowling here, co-founder of the company, and we're talking about the Colossal Confrontation on August 10th, and the now undisputed Capital Wrestling champion, Ken Dixon's gonna have a...
Undisputed? Ho.
I mean, he's got...
Ho. Just, first off, what's the deal? Right? Last time I checked, I beat Sonny Kiss.
Yeah.
Which made me #1 contender, right? Or it gives me a title shot for an X amount of time.
Yes,
right?
of course.
I've been saying for months now that I wanted it yesterday.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So, like, you're talking about putting over Dixon and all this stuff. I mean, first off, the guy hasn't been here in 2 months, right?
I mean, he's got a busy schedule.
Oh, okay, but you're the champion. Shouldn't this kind of be regardless?
Right.
Let's put the belt on somebody that actually gives a damn. I don't know. Call me crazy. When do I get my shot, man? You're talking about this Colossal Confrontation?
On August 10th?
Yes.
You want the shot?
I did what? Dude,
all right.
You listening?
I am listening. 30 minutes.
Yeah, you damn right. Oh, beautiful. I don't want no 15 minutes. I don't want 20. Nothing. I don't want anything to prevent me or allow him to weasel his way out of this.
All right.
Understand?
All right. 30-minute time limit.
Awesome.
You, Ken Dixon, for the undisputed Capital Wrestling Championship.
Yes.
You better win.
Please.
You better win.
Please.
I mean, you know.
I love the fact that you're challenging me because I think every time you've done it, I've made you eat your words. Right?
Yeah.
Once I do win the belt, though, it won't be how do you like them apples, it'll be how much do you like them apples.
The following contest is a women's match scheduled for one fall and is for the Capital Wrestling Women's Championship.
Welcome to Capital Wrestling and our main event of the evening. In a historic fashion, it's the first ever women's championship match.
Absolutely. The gift to wrestling, our own women's champion, Ariella Nix, finally defends her title on Capital Wrestling Television against Corrine Mink.
And here comes the debuting Corrine Mink here live in the Capitol.
It's really good. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hi, my name is Corrine.
Oh, look, she brought some treats for everybody. That's very nice. I mean, I don't know where they've been, but, you know.
Capital's resident sweetheart, delivering the sweets to Capital Wrestling, Corrine Mink.
I know you. I have one more cupcake.
One cupcake. Oh, there we go. Some lucky fan. Well, I guess one of her hobbies on the side is baking, but
the children love Capital Wrestling here, and they love cupcakes.
Well, everyone loves cupcakes.
Who doesn't love cupcakes?
Actually, I kind of don't like cupcakes, to be quite honest. Just, I feel like they're overrated.
That's a little bit ridiculous.
It's all right. And a very interesting opponent for our own Ariella Nix. Being led to the ring by the Femivist, Portia Vaughn, a close personal friend of mine, by the way.
Close personal friend of yours, that explains a lot.
What?
Portia Vaughn demanding a mic again.
What you don't, I guess
Poor Scotty
you don't want to
Cerriti.
hear what a woman has to say. Is that right, Steven?
I just feel bad for Scotty Cerriti. He just got in the ring.
Scotty's been fine. He's a white male. He's had plenty of privilege his whole life. Now shut up and listen to what this woman has to say, because you might learn a thing or two.
This is a trigger warning for all you cisgendered, uneducated males here.
Yeah, Steven.
I am Portia Vaughn, the hashtag Femivist.
It's not a real word.
Activist. And this
It's a real hashtag,
is
though.
your Capital Wrestling Women's Champion and the answer to your prayers, Miss Ariella Nix. Tonight is a historical moment as you will witness yet another victim of the Femivist revolution, Corinne Mink. You see, while she chooses to be a victim of internalized misogyny, Miss Nix rejects that very notion. And while she chooses to set back the women's movement by parading treats around like a 1950s Stepford wife,
Whoa.
Miss Nix is looking forward to a female-led future while she knows that equality is sweeter than dessert.
Corey Mink not appreciating these comments.
And politeness, Miss Nix chooses strength, perseverance, and the rejection of any male acceptance because she knows that is how she will remain women's champion. Because remember, no woman has ever succeeded by simply being nice.
See? Wow. Whatever. A cupcake, schmuck cake.
Whoa, language, Harry. This is a family show.
I thought I was cursing and I stopped myself, but then I realized schmuck cake is not a curse.
I don't even think it's a real word.
Well, now the whole audience wants. See, this is the problem now. If you didn't bring enough for everybody, you shouldn't have brought enough.
I'm sure real women worldwide are insulted by the insinuation that if you bake treats and you share and you're kind, that's somehow being less of a woman.
Oh,
Who is
yeah.
Portia Vaughn to tell other women what to do and how to live?
Yeah. I'm sure Susan B. Anthony would have gone a lot farther if she had brought baked goods. Maybe they would have gotten the vote
It worked
sooner.
for Sarah Lee.
I don't remember. Sarah Lee? What freedom fighter did...
the
what
cake.
award No, I know who Sarah Lee is. I'm not an idiot.
The fight
I'm saying,
against hunger.
What did she... All right, you're ridiculous. Just call this match like a professional, for God's sake. This is the first defense of the Women's Championship.
Cupcakes and cake aside,
this is
it's about championships.
What chauvinist you are. Instead of talking about the first title defense of the Women's Championship here at Capital Wrestling, you're talking about baked goods. Ridiculous. Is he presenting a phone?
Trying to be friends here.
The phone is a bow, I'm sorry.
Here in the boat, or the referee here accepting the friendship, looking to make friends.
Friends won't get you anywhere in this business. It's a business. And it's time to get down to business. Finally, we get to see the title
here.
defense.
History being made tonight in the Capitol. Say what you want about Corinne Mink. If Portia Vaughn can say all she wants, but she's the first female graduate of the Creative Pro School in New Jersey,
and
making history in her own right.
Tremendously. A very established school, a very, trained by Pat Buck, along with Mario Bocara. Fantastic. And Danny Muff, of all people. Fantastic wrestlers here. And look at that.
Roll by Nix.
Look, there's no doubt she's got a great pedigree and a great future ahead of herself. But you're talking about Ariella Nix, a woman who won the first tournament to determine the Capital Wrestling Women's Championship.
Do you have that tape?
I do not. I don't have it personally. I don't film it. I just call it. I just call them.
Up and over goes Corinne Mink.
This was a live event. There were some visa issues that prevented me from going. So
into the corner goes Mink. Grabbing her up. Side slam 1, 2.
And you, of course, are not allowed to travel internationally for legal reasons, so unfortunately we couldn't be there. But from my understanding, it was a very intense tournament.
Cupcakes. Clothesline, the cupcake clothesline from the top. 1, 2. 2 count only. Ariella Nix.
I mean, it was a fantastic tournament in the Isle of Malta. What?
Next to parts unknown.
What are you talking about?
Going for it. Nix dodges. And now look at the mean streak of Ariella Nix.
64 women competed in that tournament. And look at a rake to the eyes there. And Portia Vaughn admonishing the referee for putting his hands, his grubby, dirty hands on Ariella Nix, the Capital Wrestling Women's Champion.
The melee in the corner.
Yeah, there's always an excuse, Steven. There's always an excuse.
Yeah, it's called the rules.
For male
it's called
chauvinism.
decorum. It's called sportsmanship. Kicks to the gut. Trying to take the air out of the ribs there. Right out of the lungs, forcing those ribs.
Now the vicious strikes, and now firmly in control, Ariella Nix.
Again, driving that lower body into the lower back of Corrine Mink. Cover, 1 count only. It's going to take more than that.
And you got to wonder if maybe Corrine Mink should have spent less time baking.
All right. Corrine Mink in a little bit of trouble here. Wait a minute, on the outside, Portia Vaughn holding on. Damaging the mixing hand, 1, 2 count only. Portia Vaughn getting involved on the outside. Awful here. But the champ is in control. Again, with those closed fists to the neck area of Corrine Mink. Ariella Nix in the corner, Irish whip. Clothesline. Not letting go, staying on Mink here.
And absolutely, look at
again.
That. And the momentum turning right into Ariella Nix's favor. Look at that clothesline, getting her down, going for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. Another pin. And the shoulder was up on that one, and Ariella Nix having a little bit of a tough time here. But again, this is her first title defense as women's champion. I think she's done fantastic.
History being made in the Capitol tonight in the long lineage of great champions and great women's wrestlers. Corrine Mink, some of her favorite wrestlers being Chyna, Johnny B. Bad, and Kiwi, looking to model her style. Perhaps looking for that sky-high spine buster that she calls Splatty Cake.
No, she's not going to do anything if she can't get out of this front face lock here. And driving those elbows right into the ribs of Ariella Nix.
Kicks right to the leg. Suplex. Again, holding on to it. Going for another one. Modifying it. Look at the suplex. Shifting the hands, popping the hips, driving the power in. It's not all cupcakes. She's looking for a championship.
Absolutely. She's
again,
no joke.
Overhead.
The training at WrestlePro.
And there's Portia Vaughn. Cover 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on.
Portia Vaun up on the ring apron.
The championship is won. Corrine had the title.
She's trying to explain the issues with the patriarchy.
The issues with the patriarchy.
What do you? There's never an inappropriate time to talk about feminism.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Look out. Roll through. 1, 2, 3. Oh, not like that.
Here is your winner, and still Capital Wrestling Women's Champion, Ariella Nix.
Ariella Nix retaining her title. Is that how a champion is supposed to behave herself? Is this what we get?
Hey, listen, it doesn't matter how you do it. All that matters is that you do it. And Ariella Nix continues to be the Capital Wrestling Women's Champion, and I foresee a very long title run of dominating fashion.
I expected history here. I expected a matchup here. But to have Portia Vaughn get involved again in another matchup.
You got history. You got the first title defense of the Capital Wrestling Women's Champion, and one of many, I do believe.
Corrine Mink upset here, but what a match put on. This isn't the last we've seen of Corinne Mink in the Capitol.
Well, she'll have to go off and bake something to make herself feel better.
Be sure to check out FalseFinish.com, your source for all things False Finish Productions. Check out great content like The Nerd Site and Spot Monkey Radio. We also provide production services for any event, big or small. To inquire, hit us up on our website at FalseFinish.com. That's FalseFinish.com.
Are you in need of a lawyer who will fight for you? Well, EDA Law will go off the top rope for you and your needs. Pro wrestling veteran Eric Anderson has brought his no-nonsense approach from the ring to the courtroom. The New England Pro Wrestling Hall of Famer and his team specialize in business law, criminal defense, and representing members of the pro wrestling industry. For more information, head on over to edalaw.com. That's edalaw.com. EDA Law, for those in the law who wrestled, know how to wrestle the law.
Be sure to check out FalseFinish.com, your source for all things False Finish Productions. Check out great content like The Nerd Site and Spot Monkey Radio. We also provide production services for any event, big or small. To inquire, hit us up on our website at FalseFinish.com. That's FalseFinish.com.
Do you wonder how Donald Trump rose from TV celebrity to United States president? If you like the guts and glamour of professional wrestling, unbiased reporting, and a refreshing, lighthearted take on modern politics, then you'll love best-selling author Lavi Margolin's body-slamming biography, Trump Mania. Through Margolin's ringside analysis, you'll catch a revealing new look into the character of the president and the current landscape of American politics. Read Trump Mania, now available on Amazon.com.
Friday night, August 10th, Capitol Wrestling and Be Terrific come together for a colossal confrontation. Watch as all the Capitol Wrestling champions defend their titles live around the world on Twitch, including Ariella Nix defending her Capitol Wrestling Women's Championship against Jordan Grace. The Capitol Wrestling tag titles get defended as Smiley and Juba return to action at the new Capitol Center in Harrison. 30 minutes, one Iron Man, as Ken Dixon defends his Capitol Wrestling Championship against the Bad Apple, Matt McIntosh. And in the colossal confrontation, Mike Law looks to reclaim his Sapphire television title from the man who stole it from him, the Menfo Mofo. Order your tickets for Friday night, August 10th, starting at $15 at tinyurl.com/colossal confrontation. Saturday night, September 1st, Capitol Wrestling and Be Terrific come together for a colossal confrontation. Watch as all the Capitol Wrestling champions defend their titles live at White Eagle Hall in Jersey City and on September 2nd around the world on Twitch, including Ariella Nix defending her Capitol Wrestling Women's Championship. The Capitol Wrestling Tag Team titles get defended as Smiley and Juba return to action when they take on Bobby Orlando's Hot Boys International. Ken Dixon defends his Capitol Wrestling Championship against the Bad Apple Matt McIntosh and the Pride of Jersey City, Sonny Kiss, and in the colossal confrontation, Mike Law looks to reclaim the Sapphire television title from the man who stole it from him, the Menfo Mofo. Order your tickets now for Saturday, September 1st, starting at just $15 at tinyurl.com/colossal confrontation.
The finest professional wrestling from the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic region, Capitol Wrestling.
There's one reason, and one reason only, I'm here at Capital Wrestling. I'm here because I'm the king of violence, and I am here to eliminate the AOC. And the member I decapitate tonight in that ring is M.V. Young. And he finds out live and in living color who the bulldozer Matt Tremont is.
Hi everyone, I am standing next to Mike Law, who is up against the Menfo Mofo on August 10th at Capital Wrestling's Colossal Confrontation. Mike, what do you think about your chances?
Candace, what do I think about my chances? What do I think about my chances? My chances have never, ever looked better. See, Menfo Mofo, this has been the culmination of 2 years of hard work, 2 years of the struggle to not only bust my ass, to show every single person at Capital Wrestling, but around the world who is watching us that I am indeed the real deal. I am here to stay.
Now, if you win on the 10th, you will be a 2-time Sapphire TV title champion. What would that mean to you?
See, that means history. History and a legacy. See, more important to you, Candace, to everyone watching out there, is not the championship. It is, in fact, the legacy that we leave in this earth once we are dead and buried. And Capital Wrestling will know that I have worked since day one. Since day one, I have busted my ass. And it will culminate on August 10th.
Well, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned for our Colossal Confrontation on August 10th.
Friday night, August 10th, Capital Wrestling and Be Terrific come together for a colossal confrontation. Watch as all the Capital Wrestling champions defend their titles live around the world on Twitch, including Ariella Nix defending her Capital Wrestling Women's Championship against Jordan Grace. The Capital Wrestling tag titles get defended as Smiley and Juba return to action at the new Capitol Center in Harrison. 30 minutes, one Iron Man, as Ken Dixon defends his Capital Wrestling Championship against the Bad Apple, Matt McIntosh. And in the Colossal Confrontation, Mike Law looks to reclaim his Sapphire Television title from the man who stole it from him, the Menfo Mofo. Order your tickets for Friday night, August 10th, starting at $15 at tinyurl.com/Colossal Confrontation.
Okay, remember, this is for the Patreon people who are going to support the, all the fund and stuff, and also for the subsequent DVD of the benefit that we're going to release after August 8th. So, I'm paying you good money for this. I want this to be good quality. You understand? Good. Check's in the mail. If you don't see it tomorrow, you're going to see it the day after. It's good. You ready? Are we rolling? Perfect. Perfect. Let's do this. Making of the benefit. It's happening. It's going down. All right, here we go. Let's see. Oh, okay, these people here, they can probably help us do something. Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, I need you guys on board. I'm gonna need you on your A game. Ian, I think it is. I'm gonna need you in charge of the guest list, all the celebrities. It's gonna be a lot of celebrities, so you take that into accountability. If you could help out with the social media stuff, post it. It should be a lot of stuff. It's gonna be easy. A lot of people are tweeting about it already, so all you're gonna have to do is click the redo button or whatever they call it, retweets or whatever. If you could be in charge of the catering or whatever in the background and the guest services, which is different, you might say, hey, that's similar to the guest list, but it's slightly different, okay? So everybody just focus. This is gonna be great. It's gonna be good for everybody, especially my buddy, Matthew Ron Shapiro, August 8th, remember, okay? All right, I think they got that.
Does anybody know who the hell that was?
Not entirely sure.
So confused.
Right, no. It's streamers, then flyers, then fireworks. You understand? That's how we, hold on one second. How can you eat at a time like this when there's so much to do?
Harry, it's lunch.
Lunch? We don't have time for lunch. We have to prepare for the telethon. Don't you have any commitment?
I gotta eat.
Okay. No, I'm telling you, this thing is going to be huge, okay? It's going to do so much for Matthew Ron Shapiro and for me. I mean, I'm going to be like the new Jerry Lewis. Believe me, once this thing is done, you know, they're going to think of me. But it doesn't matter. The point is this. I'm going to need, like I said, fireworks, then, you know, then the airplane with the banner. So, I mean, it's the whole thing. It's going to be great. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we got a lot of celebrities. They're going to do it as a favor to me. Yeah, I know plenty of people. It's good. Hold on, give me a second. I got to go talk to the production people. Yeah, I know, but you still have to talk to them like they're people. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the whole point. Hey, how are you? Give me a second. All right, what do we got going on here? Very good?
Hey. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're
Listen,
set.
I want you guys all to be on your A game for the telethon, okay? I can't stress the importance of this thing enough. Personal friend of mine, okay? So I need everyone on their game. I think we all know and love Matthew Ryan Shapiro. So, you know, just be on your A game. I want all the top-notch stuff. You know, all the swipes and stuff that you guys do, like there's, what do you call them, melds or whatever? A lot of chirons. I want the fanciest chirons, the best chirons. Which one of these things sets off the smoke bombs? Which one of these? What is that? What is that? Is that on now? Is that on now? Right now?
Yeah, it's
Jeez,
going
come
out.
on, turn. What's the matter with you guys?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Are you in need of a lawyer who will fight for you? Well, EDA Law will go off the top rope for you and your needs. Pro wrestling veteran Eric Anderson has brought his no-nonsense approach from the ring to the courtroom. The New England Pro Wrestling Hall of Famer and his team specialize in business law, criminal defense, and representing members of the pro wrestling industry. For more information, head on over to edalaw.com. That's edalaw.com. EDA Law, for those in the law who wrestled, know how to wrestle the law.
Be sure to check out FalseFinish.com, your source for all things False Finish Productions. Check out great content like The Nerd Site and Spot Monkey Radio. We also provide production services for any event, big or small. To inquire, hit us up on our website at FalseFinish.com. That's FalseFinish.com.
Do you wonder how Donald Trump rose from TV celebrity to United States president? If you like the guts and glamour of professional wrestling, unbiased reporting, and a refreshing, lighthearted take on modern politics, then you'll love best-selling author Lavi Margolin's body-slamming biography, Trump Mania. Through Margolin's ringside analysis, you'll catch a revealing new look into the character of the president and the current landscape of American politics. Read Trump Mania, now available on Amazon.com.
It's time for the fabulous finish of the week, sponsored by To Be the Man.
She's
Again,
no joke.
overhead.
The training at WrestlePro.
And there's Portia Vaughn, cover 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. The
To
issues with the
referee.
patriarchy.
What do you? There's never an inappropriate time to talk about feminism.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Look out. Roll through. 1, 2, 3. Oh, not like that. Ariella Nix retaining her title.
That was the fabulous finish, sponsored by To Be the Man, available on Amazon.com.
I have an exclusive interview right now. I'm very excited with the AOC's own MV Young, Torneo De Nada, you, and Matt Tremont.
You know, ever since Marcus Dowling announced it was me versus Matt Tremont, everyone's been telling me that I need to be intimidated, that I need to be scared, that I'm in for the fight of my life. Well, I've been fighting for my entire life. And as far as I'm concerned, I fought my ass off to get into the AOC. And if there's one thing I know, it's that the AOC doesn't back down from anyone. And if anyone's in for the fight of their life tonight, it's Matt Tremont.
Thank you for your time. Let's get back to the action.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Capital Wrestling.
And look at this, ladies and gentlemen, perhaps a match, perhaps a suicide mission, a punishment, whatever you want to call it. This week we're going to see MV Young go up against the bulldozer, Matt Tremont.
Out of Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, with an official weight of 200 pounds, the pop-punk prototype, the Steel City Suplex Machine, MV Young!
Of course, MV Young,
and his
well, as you alluded to, perhaps a suicide mission here.
And the ominous tones of Journey
can only mean one thing.
It's the bulldozer himself, the hardcore legend, the CCW former champion, Matt Tremont, is now in the Capitol.
The bulldozer making the Capitol faithful savor the moment.
And I don't see him coming out. Where is he? I'll say this, by the way, maybe some mind games from the bulldozer.
And here he is,
taking his time. And when you have the credentials that Matt Tremont does, you can take all the time you want.
And the fans are on their feet.
An independent legend.
A man, one of the toughest men in the business.
The trademark headband of Matt Tremont, and that's got to strike fear in this young man's heart, and I don't blame him. This is ridiculous. He shouldn't be in this position, but you got to respect his courage for even showing up to this.
Fighting out of Atlantic City, New Jersey, with an official weight of 300 pounds, the bulldozer, Matt Tremont.
This match, of course, made by co-founder Marcus Dowling in response to the AOC running roughshod over the rest of the roster over recent weeks. This a punishment for MV Young.
Punishment is one thing, Stephen, but this is more than a punishment. This is going to be manslaughter here. I mean, this could end this kid's career. He is a very talented young man, but he's nowhere in the position, size-wise or position in the business, to take on the bulldozer here. And a smart move, at least. I don't know if that's instinct, a game plan, or just survival skills. But MV Young smartly taking a breather. And if he has any hope in this matchup at all, it's to get on the bicycle and move around.
That's what we said, we alluded to Wednesday night on our show, A View from the Capitol.
And smartly.
MV Young is a blue chip guy. Despite his allegiances, the kid's got a motor and you can see him keep going.
But now he's got to be here on his own. AOC barred from the building.
This is a huge opportunity for MV Young here. If he could topple Matt Tremont here, it'll skyrocket his stock here in Capitol Wrestling.
No Chris Benet, no Logan Black.
Oh, clothesline. Look at the power of Tremont. But MV Young on his feet quickly. And again, from pillar to post.
And Tremont, known for his violence. And you got to wonder if that's the reason Marcus Dowling brought him in, to teach AOC a lesson, which I think is a bit too much. A lesson in
violence for the AOC is something that's sorely needed.
Almost as if he said, you want violence, I'll show you somebody who knows about violence. But again, I think it's just too much. This poor kid.
Getting MV Young up. Can't do it. Tosses him down. Looks for it.
Wow.
Those strikes. Knee. Again, MV Young, quick reflexes.
But the veteran instincts of a Tremont, what does he do? He escapes out of the ring so he can't be pinned, trying to catch his breath for a little bit. And this is also his wheelhouse, by the way, outside of the ring.
MV Young like a jackal, trying to stalk, but got too close, and the big dog bit him.
Absolutely. I mean, look at this. Oh, wow. And again, this is not where you want to be, outside of the ring with a guy like Matt Tremont.
This is not the kind of guy that you want to see when you take and make your first appearance in singles action like MV Young is. He's used to running with that pack of dogs, the AOC, but now on his own, he's a little bit of trouble right now.
I mean, it is a baptism by fire. Ooh, wow. if you any way you put it. And Envy Young just looking disoriented. He tried to get into the ring there for a second, and then just, I don't even think he knows where he is at this moment, and he's not getting any room to breathe.
The referee letting this go, being a little liberal here. Perhaps with instructions from Marcus Dowling right into the pole.
Perhaps instruction. I have no doubt that Dowling told him to give all the benefit of doubt here to the bulldozer, Matt Tremont.
Envy Young cover 1, 2, taking a page out of Tremont's book, using everything available to him, driving Tremont's head into that steel post, and then quickly going for that cover. You got to wonder if Logan Black pulled him aside to talk to him, to give him some pointers. And here we go. Envy Young initiating the violence, taking it to the next step here.
Well, sometimes the only way you gotta, sometimes to put out a fire, you gotta start a bigger fire. Especially forest. I don't know enough about firefighting, but I've heard that somewhere. Look, the point is this: he's gonna try to take on Tremont at his own game.
Setting something up. They can't figure out how to open the chair here.
He broke the chair
it's a
already.
broken
Perhaps
chair.
A distraction. And one of the fans helping him out there.
One of the fans trying to help Matt Tremont.
I don't know. Well, it's nice to see the fans getting involved here. It's a very interactive experience here at Capitol Wrestling.
You got to be careful if you try and get involved there.
What the hell is he doing? What is he doing? This is not
shot
smart
for
at all.
shot.
You got to respect this kid for this is ill-advised, for sure.
It's not ill-advised, it's stupid.
There's no need for that language.
And biting his hand, biting Tremont's hand. You wanted violence, folks, you got it.
Oh, wow.
Envy Young.
And somehow Envy Young finding himself in a position.
Cover, 1, 2 count only.
Perhaps Envy Young thinking to himself, hey, maybe it's unavoidable. Let me just go right into it.
The frustration on Envy Young's face says it all.
He's so close. I'll be honest with you, I didn't think it would last this long. I didn't think he'd get this much in, this much offense against Tremont, but he's holding up his own.
Matt Tremont setting him up. Spun him around. Setting him up. And there it is. This could be it. 1, 2, 3, and it's all over. Matt Tremont.
Is your winner, the Bulldozer, Matt Tremont.
Absolutely destroying Envy Young. Matt Tremont victorious here.
Perhaps,
the Bulldozer.
Perhaps a lesson learned for Envy Young. Surviving this is all that matters. I'm just happy the kid's not in a hospital.
But has the lesson been learned by the AOC?
Marcus Dowling is going to regret this decision because once they're allowed back in the building, they're going to double down on the violence. This has only just begun, believe me. You got notes? There we go, Matt Tremont.
Friday night, August 10th, Capitol Wrestling and Be Terrific come together for a colossal confrontation. Watch as all the Capitol Wrestling champions defend their titles live around the world on Twitch, including Ariella Nix defending her Capitol Wrestling Women's Championship against Jordan Grace. The Capitol Wrestling tag titles get defended as Smiley and Juba return to action at the new Capitol Center in Harrison. 30 minutes, one Iron Man, as Ken Dixon defends his Capitol Wrestling Championship against the Bad Apple, Matt McIntosh. And in the colossal confrontation, Mike Law looks to reclaim his Sapphire television title from the man who stole it from him, the Menfo Mofo. Order your tickets for Friday night, August 10th, starting at $15 at tinyurl.com/colossal confrontation. Are you in need of a lawyer who will fight for you? Well, EDA Law will go off the top rope for you and your needs. Pro wrestling veteran Eric Anderson has brought his no-nonsense approach from the ring to the courtroom. The New England Pro Wrestling Hall of Famer and his team specialize in business law, criminal defense, and representing members of the pro wrestling industry. For more information, head on over to edalaw.com. That's edalaw.com. EDA Law, for those in the law who wrestled, know how to wrestle the law.
Be sure to check out falsefinish.com, your source for all things False Finish Productions. Check out great content like The Nerd Site and Spot Monkey Radio. We also provide production services for any event, big or small. To inquire, hit us up on our website at falsefinish.com. That's falsefinish.com.
Do you wonder how Donald Trump rose from TV celebrity to United States president? If you like the guts and glamour of professional wrestling, unbiased reporting, and a refreshing, lighthearted take on modern politics, then you'll love best-selling author Lavi Margolin's body-slamming biography, Trump Mania. Through Margolin's ringside analysis, you'll catch a revealing new look into the character of the president and the current landscape of American politics. Read Trump Mania, now available on Amazon.com.
I am coming for that title, mofo. Colorectal Mike Law, you don't deserve a shot. The Mo has already beaten you, so beating you again is not good enough. But breaking you, that is something the Mo can sink his teeth into. The day you chose to mess with me, mofo, was the day you made a colossal mistake.
Saturday night, September 1st, Capitol Wrestling and Be Terrific come together for a colossal confrontation. Watch as all the Capitol Wrestling champions defend their titles live at White Eagle Hall in Jersey City and on September 2nd around the world on Twitch, including Ariella Nix defending her Capitol Wrestling Women's Championship. The Capitol Wrestling Tag Team titles get defended as Smiley and Juba return to action when they take on Bobby Orlando's Hot Boys International. Ken Dixon defends his Capitol Wrestling Championship against the Bad Apple Matt McIntosh and the Pride of Jersey City, Sonny Kiss, and in the colossal confrontation, Mike Law looks to reclaim the Sapphire Television title from the man who stole it from him, the Memfo Mofo. Order your tickets now for Saturday, September 1st, starting at just $15 at tinyurl.com/colossal confrontation.
You know, New Jersey always feels a little bit different when Magnum CK comes to town, and I just got the note, I got the call, they said, Steven Pena, he's got all this talent, he just wants an opportunity. And then we talk about Kit Osborne, what's his name? What's his name? Is it Osborne? Osborne, Kid Osborne, I can't even keep track. He's a good kid. I tell you what, I got the call, I said, let's give him a chance, let's team him up, because I heard they're both as thick as manure, but only half as useful. And then they said, speaking of manure, Bobby Orlando, he brings a goat to the ring. That's fine with me. He's eccentric, I'm eccentric. I need someone out there fighting. I need someone out there fighting, because when Magnum CK comes to town, everybody in New Jersey is sports entertained. Thank you very much. Thank you very kind.
Are you in need of a lawyer who will fight for you? EDA Law will go off the top rope for you and your needs. Pro wrestling veteran Eric Anderson has brought his no-nonsense approach from the ring to the courtroom. The New England Pro Wrestling Hall of Famer, 20-year veteran, and his team focus on business law, criminal defense, and representing members of the pro wrestling industry. For more information, head to edalaw.com. That's edalaw.com. EDA Law. Those in the law who wrestled know how to wrestle with the law.
Saturday night, September 1st, Capitol Wrestling and Be Terrific come together for a colossal confrontation. Watch as all the Capitol Wrestling champions defend their titles live at White Eagle Hall in Jersey City and on September 2nd around the world on Twitch, including Ariella Nix defending her Capitol Wrestling Women's Championship. The Capitol Wrestling Tag Team titles get defended as Smiley and Juba return to action when they take on Bobby Orlando's Hot Boys International. Ken Dixon defends his Capitol Wrestling Championship against the Bad Apple Matt McIntosh and the Pride of Jersey City, Sonny Kiss, and in the colossal confrontation, Mike Law looks to reclaim the Sapphire Television title from the man who stole it from him, the Memfo Mofo. Order your tickets now for Saturday, September 1st, starting at just $15 at tinyurl.com/colossal confrontation. Want more Capitol Wrestling content? Then look no further than our Instagram. Follow @Capitol Wrestling today and see every moment the Capitol has to offer, as well as match announcements, merchandise deals, and more. Come to the Capitol and follow our Instagram today.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Capitol Wrestling. I'm Stephen James, being joined by Mr. Entertainment himself, Harry Turjanian. What are you doing here? Pumping your collar? What is this, a 90s hip-hop video?
It's called showmanship. I'm sorry you were the doorman at the Marriott. Anyway, we've got a lot of great action, and we're starting off with one of the true greats of the independent scene, a man that oozes class and dignity.
Class and dignity?
Magnum CK. You've done something about that.
Magnum CK here, coming to the Capitol under the tutelage of the goatess of all time, Mr. Bobby Orlando.
You're late for your shift at the Sheraton. Look at that magnificent robe.
Out of sports entertainment. At a total combined weight of 470 pounds, Magnum CK and the goatess of all time, Bobby Orlando.
Bobby Orlando getting involved here.
And this, the main roster debut of Magnum CK. But look at the fantastic robe.
And their opponents.
What are you dancing? Stop dancing.
I'm dancing. It's infectious, folks. You can feel it in the Capitol. You can feel it moving.
I can feel your thigh rubbing against mine, and it's grossing me out. Stop it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Pena and Kit Osborne in the Capitol.
And definitely fan favorites here, Osborne and Pena, but the reality is they need a win here. I mean, the fans might like them, but their record here is not astonishingly great. And, you know, the reality is if you don't win, you're out at some point. So they're kind of on the bubble
out
here.
of the Capitol at a total combined weight of 340 pounds, Steve Pena and Kid Osborne.
Steven Pena, one of the best athletes, well, conditioned athletes, both of these men, Kid Osborne as well. Two of the best conditioned athletes in Capital Wrestling looking to take on Magnum CK.
Four of the best conditioned athletes in Capital Wrestling. I mean, you can't see it underneath that romper because it kind of hides a lot of the muscles, but Bobby Orlando is in tremendous shape.
Oh, Bobby Orlando is not a well man. The man carries around a goat.
It's not just any goat. That's Bestie, the greatest goat of all time. And it's a mascot.
Whatever it is, he's not a well man.
And Magnum CK, look at the physique.
The fans loving Kid Osborne, but Magnum CK saying he doesn't measure up here.
Well, talking about the size differential, there's definitely a size differential.
Bobby Orlando is saying he's so little.
A little sarcasm there from Kid Osborne.
Here we go, lock up here.
All jokes aside, there is definitely, look at that, a size and power disadvantage
for Kid Osborne. Magnum CK posing for the crowd here.
Well, he thought it and then he said it, right?
Come on, pal. You want to do it again?
And here we go, another lockup coming. Maybe not the smartest move for Kid Osborne, honestly, to go, you know, right after him, power for power, but he does. He gets lucky here.
And here comes Kid Osborne.
And now Kid Osborne flexing.
Showing everybody. Flipping up, ready. Looking for a test of strength here, calling for it.
A test of strength, maybe again.
Got it. Kid Osborne. Look at the power of Osborne here. Magnum CK all talk here. Wants to get him up.
Oh, ouch.
Right on the knee.
It doesn't matter how tall you are. It hurts coming down on that coccyx bone.
Pound for pound, Kid Osborne, the toughest man, one of the strongest men in Capital Wrestling, pound for pound, showing it right here, unaffected by the punches of Magnum CK. Irish whip. Big boot. Kid Osborne looking, this looks familiar. Wait a minute, I think I've seen this before.
That's the first time it's been done in the business.
Looking for a
You got to emulate your
leg
heroes.
drop.
When you're a young guy, you got to emulate your heroes, and that clearly is one of them. But
right into the gut, the power of the punch, flipping him over, and Kid Osborne's in control here over the much larger Magnum CK. Flipping him out.
Right into there. Almost took out one of our photographers. Look at that punch.
And Kid Osborne has the capital.
And Bobby Orlando has to go out to check on his partner there.
Looking to go up top, but can't.
CK disoriented a little bit here.
Where is he? Can't seem to get his footing here.
And a little both frustrated physically and emotionally.
And Bobby Orlando almost getting punched by Magnum CK. I don't think he knows where he is.
He's definitely disoriented. I mean, getting flipped around that way, it's a whole lot. Now he tags in.
Missed the tag.
The referee says there was a tag, Steven, so that tag.
Dies Steve Pena, but Steve Pena isn't having it. Duck underneath. Look at the height of Pena. Rolls through, takes down Bobby Orlando.
And unfortunately, Bobby Orlando.
Chop.
For his,
chop, that's not a reinforced romper.
No.
Opening him up.
There's absolutely no giving that romper at all. Ouch.
Except for gift and cool.
Oh, wow.
Rolls
Going
through,
for
look
a gator
at,
roll here. Into a suplex.
Gets him up and down. Look at the technical prowess of Steven Pena here. Cover. 1, 2, 2 count only. And this team, Pena and Osborne, impressive in the early going.
Absolutely.
Tag made to Osborne, looking to go high risk. Going up top.
And that's one way to gain a little more if you're a smaller guy like Kid Osborne is. Come from the top rope. It has a lot more momentum. You have a lot of power.
Like I said, size, pound for pound, he's probably the strongest wrestler in Capital Wrestling.
Well, the reality is he's had to, I mean, there's a shortage of opponents in his size. I mean, even for a cruiserweight, he's a smaller guy.
Listen to it. He said shush. You can hear the... Calling for it again. And you can hear it.
And suddenly all the money from that trust fund means nothing as you take those chops. Bobby Orlando in
Irish
a
whip on the knees to the back from Magnum CK on Kid Osborne.
Money might not stop it, but a nice knee to the back will.
But he's not having it. Takes it, Magnum CK. Telling the ref to get him out.
Well, he dragged him into
not
the ring.
Not the legal
Ridiculous.
man. But wait a minute, while he's distracted, Kid Osborne getting taken out by Bobby Orlando. See Pena trying to come to the aid, but here is the double team here. And now Magnum CK is in.
Referee
Cover.
Trying to gain control.
1, 2, 2 count only.
And for all the skills that Stephen Pena has, discipline may not be one of them because that cost his partner dearly.
Tag made to Orlando.
Instead of listening to the referee and getting out of the outside, he distracted the referee. Now look at this. Oh.
And a back rake.
Did you see the momentum
All the
he gained?
theatrics.
Coming off the top, it's a top rope back rake. That's a lot more momentum.
Oh, now choking him on that middle rope, driving that throat in, and now Magnum CK. Ref, pay attention here. Bobby Orlando dragging him in, cover. 2 count only.
And the trust fund, the king of the trust fund babies himself, Bobby Orlando, suddenly finds himself in control, allows Magnum CK to make the tag, and they're just going to continue working over Kid Osborne.
And Osborne's in a bit of trouble here. He's got to make that tag to Pena.
Yeah, a lot of pain.
Oh, and there's Magnum CK using those long limbs to torque even more.
You got to use
neck.
what your body is. You know, you got to use it to your advantage. And Magnum CK knows that. Like you said, taking those long limbs, putting somebody in those difficult positions. It's harder to get out of there, to break the leverage of someone with the size advantage of a Magnum CK. But Kid Osborne trying, finally breaks the hold. But is it enough?
Underneath, Magnum CK, spine buster there, cover.
You hear the
1,
sound.
2 count only, and Kid Osborne kicks out.
Unbelievable. The sound of that alone.
Magnum CK saying a slow count from here. It seemed perfectly fine. He needs to focus on the match.
Well, you're not in the match. He's a wrestler. He knows.
In the middle rope. Goes for that flying elbow, but missed. Osborne's got to make the tag.
This could be his opportunity.
Come on, Kit, make the tag. Referee had a 4 count. Bobby Orlando makes the tag, and here comes Pena. Ooh. And look at Pena. Firing up. And Pena, the complete athlete here, putting a hurting on Bobby Orlando. Look for something, look for it. German suplex release. And Stephen Pena in control. Uppercut in the corner. Double underhook suplex. Cover, this has got to be it. 1, 2. Magnum CK breaking up the pin.
Right place, right time.
But Kid Osborne with the super kick.
I don't remember Hogan doing that.
And there goes both men up and over to the outside.
I didn't remember him doing that either. But now it's
Kid
down
Osborne putting his body on the line to help his tag team partner.
It's just
even the
Pena and
odds.
Bobby Orlando here.
Setting him up. Northern Lights driver. 1, 2, that's gotta be it. 3.
Here are your winners, Steve Pena
Stephen Pena and Kit Osborne getting the much-needed win here. Could this be the start on the trip to tag team gold? This tag team's fantastic.
Absolutely, quite impressive. I mean, a weird combination.
Dance with me, Harry.
Stop dancing. Jesus, good Lord. Stop rubbing your thigh. When you do that, your thigh rubs against my thigh. He's unprofessional. I'm going to talk to human resources. I'm sorry. But again, this tag team is fantastic. Without a doubt, I can't deny that. The different skills they combine together, they're starting to gain that momentum. It just takes one win, and they got it tonight. A much sorely needed win for Pena and Osborne.
Capital Wrestling, more to come. Stay tuned.
Stop dancing. His thigh is touching my thigh.
My word is up to you. Happens every time. Get used to it. It's going to be a lot of it.
Want to watch every single episode of Capital Wrestling Television? Miss an episode of the Capital Wrestling Podcast? Don't fret, because the Capital Wrestling YouTube channel has all that and more. YouTube.com/Capital Wrestling is your hub for all things Capital.
Are you in need of a lawyer who will fight for you? EDA Law will go off the top rope for you and your needs. Pro wrestling veteran Eric Anderson has brought his no-nonsense approach from the ring to the courtroom. The New England Pro Wrestling Hall of Famer, 20-year veteran, and his team focus on business law, criminal defense, and representing members of the pro wrestling industry. For more information, head to edalaw.com. That's edalaw.com. EDA Law. Those in the law who wrestled know how to wrestle with the law.
It's time for the fabulous finish of the week, sponsored by To Be The Man.
Calling for something, looking for it.
Going for a neck breaker? No.
DDT! Oh, driving those knees right from the middle of 1, 2, 3 count.
Here is your winner, Nicole!
That was the fabulous finish, sponsored by To Be The Man, available on Amazon.com. Saturday night, September 1st, Capital Wrestling and Be Terrific come together for a colossal confrontation. Watch as all the Capital Wrestling champions defend their titles live at White Eagle Hall in Jersey City and on September 2nd around the world on Twitch, including Ariella Nix defending her Capital Wrestling Women's Championship. The Capital Wrestling Tag Team titles get defended as Smiley and Juba return to action when they take on Bobby Orlando's Hot Boys International. Ken Dixon defends his Capital Wrestling Championship against the Bad Apple Matt McIntosh and the Pride of Jersey City, Sonny Kiss, and in the colossal confrontation, Mike Law looks to reclaim the Sapphire Television title from the man who stole it from him, the Memfo Mofo. Order your tickets now for Saturday, September 1st, starting at just $15 at tinyurl.com/colossal confrontation. Saturday night, September 1st, Capital Wrestling and Be Terrific come together for a colossal confrontation. Watch as all the Capital Wrestling champions defend their titles live at White Eagle Hall in Jersey City and on September 2nd around the world on Twitch, including Ariella Nix defending her Capital Wrestling Women's Championship. The Capital Wrestling Tag Team titles get defended as Smiley and Juba return to action when they take on Bobby Orlando's Hot Boys International. Ken Dixon defends his Capital Wrestling Championship against the Bad Apple Matt McIntosh and the Pride of Jersey City, Sonny Kiss. And in the Colossal Confrontation, Mike Law looks to reclaim the Sapphire Television title from the man who stole it from him, the Memfo Mofo. Order your tickets now for Saturday, September 1st, starting at just $15 at tinyurl.com/Colossal Confrontation.
The finest professional wrestling from the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic region, Capital Wrestling.
I'm Harry Virginian, Mr. Entertainment, joined by my colleague, Stephen James, and welcome to another edition of Capital Wrestling. And we kick it off with a match that is a bit of a size disadvantage, to say the least. A David Goliath scenario as Chuck Payne takes on Francis Kip Stevens.
305 pounds, the Extreme Redneck, Chuck Payne.
And Chuck Payne, one half of the former tag team, the Extreme Redneck.
And his opponent.
Making it solo. Some of the things he's done have been impressive thus far.
Having to go it on his own. Looking to pick up a victory here.
And an interesting challenge, so to speak.
And you can hear the crowd saying, "Kip, Kip, hooray!"
You love that, don't you? For real?
Fighting with an IQ of 151, Francis Kip Stevens.
Francis Kip Stevens stepping into the Wapanda ring. Of course, Capital Wrestling Action, sponsored by Wapanda, the people's rideshare. You can find that app on the Apple Store, Google Play, you name it.
One of the few things we can both agree on is that app. Now look at it. Again, one of the most bizarre pre-match rituals is Francis Kip Stevens puts on his glasses and sports goggles to protect himself. Ready for what? I don't know. A challenge to try to make a name for himself, and it's going to be a heavy one. Not an easy one. And Chuck Payne, you can see, does respect the ambition of this young man. But ambition versus size wins every time.
This is a test of brains versus brawn here.
For a guy with a 151 IQ, you got to question his decision making.
Francis Kip Stevens' heavy lifting is like Play-Doh.
The only definition in those arms is when he's holding a dictionary. I mean, he is not a big fella in the least.
Look at those Argyle socks there.
Ooh,
but punch hurts Francis Kip Stevens' hand. Through the gut. Look, that's that Compton aggression.
Compton, California.
Compton.
Compton, oh. Uh-oh. And,
immediately regretting that.
Oh, wow.
Oh, right on the chin. Oh, and look at the power tossed across the ring. That might be one tough nerd, but that's one powerful man.
Oh, no. And Chuck Payne
gets him up. Look at the strength. Power slam overhead.
And ultimate
cover
into a
1, 2 count only.
And I don't know if sheer stupidity or just unwillingness to quit, but he kicks out. That might have been an unwise decision. And the fans getting behind Francis Kip.
See, I told you, Kip, hooray! It's a thing. Kip,
I know
Kip,
it's a thing.
hooray!
I just wish it wasn't a thing. Oh, and I bet you Francis Kip Stevens wishes that wasn't a thing. Whipped into the ropes, and Chuck Payne going for another splash.
Chuck Payne, look at the power of Francis Kip Stevens. the agility. Both of these men looking to impress here in Capital Wrestling. Both men having a tough time. Oh, counted right into it. That's got to be it. 1, 2, 2 count only.
Unbelievably, he kicks out.
A man like Chuck Payne, who's gone through guys like Justin Adams, who has had Sapphire Television Championship opportunities and came close to beating a guy like the Memphis Mofo for that title.
What a daze Francis Kip Stevens. Oh, wow.
Stop
and again, one of the most vulnerable parts of the human body is the toes.
And the jaw.
And I don't,
Francis Kip Stevens studies the anatomy of wrestling.
Absolutely, no doubt. You have to do something because his size disadvantage is massive and just caught like ooze.
Caught by Chuck Payne, cradling the head, gets him up into a suplex. Look at the power in one motion, getting him all the way up.
That is
cover. 1, 2, 2 count
only. What is he doing? Just stay down, kid.
You have to ask yourself if Chuck Payne is perhaps taking this a little bit lightly, not hooking the leg there.
Perhaps, I mean, I think he just had it won. I've never seen anyone do that. That is an incredibly difficult thing to do, to snatch somebody like that midair, change the direction, and maneuver it into another position.
Chuck Payne is Capital Wrestling's equivalent of a ton of feats of strength.
But Francis Kip Stevens not quitting.
Showing strength of a different kind, hoping that his superior mental acumen will overcome.
And not much of an impact on that, like a soft summer breeze.
This
has
got to be it.
Regret that.
Holding him up, he's got him. Leg choke slam, bending him in half. That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. You can count to 1,000.
Here is your winner,
Chuck Payne with a statement here. A statement victory for Chuck Payne here, demolishing Francis Kip Stevens with that clothesline, getting him up, practically breaking him in half, Harry.
I mean, it was an astonishing thing to watch. You got to give credit to this kid for even entertaining the idea of taking on Chuck Payne, for surviving as long as he did. And, but just another amazing display of strength and aggression from Chuck Payne, the Extreme Redneck.
That's what happens when you're tough. You're one tough nerd.
And here we go.
Something happens in the ring, not over here.
More punishment, perhaps? Maybe a little bit more pain. Maybe he's not done yet. Maybe he's going to teach him a lesson.
All right, Francis Kip Stevens wary here.
Relax.
And wait a minute. Extending his hand here.
And I'll give you this. You got my respect.
And there it is, folks. The respect factor, straight out of Compton. One tough nerd, Chuck Payne, showing respect to the Kipster.
You do have to respect the ambition, the fortitude of a young man like that.
I am coming for that title, mofo. Colorectal Mike Law, you don't deserve a shot. The Mo has already beaten you, so beating you again is not good enough. But breaking you, that is something the Mo can sink his teeth into.
You can be low. I'll let her look real close. But she'll never be yours.
You brought shame to that TV title with your dirty tactics.
Mo Crockett with that chain. Mofo sliding that chain.
I've had to overcome all the odds that have been stacked against me.
The referee stopping him, yes. Oh, but a kick hits the ref. Went for the elbow drop, but he put the chain up. 3, and that's it.
Mike Law, you will never get your hands on Juanita again. The day you chose to mess with me, mofo, was the day you made a colossal mistake.
Are you in need of a lawyer who will fight for you? Well, EDA Law will go off the top rope for you and your needs. Pro wrestling veteran Eric Anderson has brought his no-nonsense approach from the ring to the courtroom. The New England Pro Wrestling Hall of Famer and his team focuses on business law, criminal defense, and representing members of the pro wrestling industry. For more information, head on over to edalaw.com. That's edalaw.com. EDA Law, for those in the law who wrestled, know how to wrestle the law.
Do you wonder how Donald Trump rose from TV celebrity to United States president? If you like the guts and glamour of professional wrestling, unbiased reporting, and a refreshing, lighthearted take on modern politics, then you'll love best-selling author Lavi Margolin's body-slamming biography, Trump Mania. Through Margolin's ringside analysis, you'll catch a revealing new look into the character of the president and the current landscape of American politics. Read Trump Mania, now available on Amazon.com.
Yeah, no, I know. Isn't it terrific? I mean, the whole thing is terrific. September 1st is going to be terrific. The shows have been terrific lately. I mean, everything is going as planned. Excuse me one second. Hey, have a terrific day. I mean, I'm in just the best mood here. I mean, the combination of Be Terrific and Capital Wrestling. Hey, what are you looking at? That meme? That's a terrific meme. Hey, I want you guys to have a terrific show, all right? Terrific with a capital T. One say, hey, what's going on? Oh, hey, you are not wearing shoes. Terrific. Whew. All right. Oh, cafeteria. I could use a snack. Yeah, you know what? Let me call you back. Seeing one of my employees here. Hey, Steve-O, how you doing? Sorry about that. We got napkins, though. What a terrific solution.
Harry. You got to stop with the terrific.
Why? I mean, we're together with Be Terrific. It's synergy.
Yeah, but it's too much. People are starting to resent you. I bet you can't go one whole show, without using the word terrific.
Now, why would I want to go a whole show without saying the word terrific?
This is why. Look, this is what people have taken to doing. Look at this.
Huh. Oh, I see. Office shenanigans. Okay. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'm going to go a whole show without saying terrific. You know why? Huh? You know why? Why?
Why?
Because that would be terrific.
How did I know you were going to say that?
Have a good show.
This mother.
And this is the finals of the Torneo De Nada tournament.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Capital Wrestling. And you heard it, it's the main event of the evening. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I thought we were supposed to see the finals of the Torneo De Nada tournament.
I thought we were supposed to be Jeff Cannonball.
It's supposed to be Jeff Cannonball versus Jimmy Danger.
This is a shock. The Rock God Ronnie Burton making an appearance. We haven't seen him since that brutal attack by the Black and the Brave.
I thought we'd get through one evening without having to hear him play a guitar. I guess I'm wrong.
Xander Killen and Eddie Machete, that brutal attack with the guitar. We haven't seen Ronnie Burton since. It's good to see him up and about. They drove the neck of that V-shaped guitar right into the throat of Ronnie Burton.
Well, it's a shame they didn't break the guitar.
Then using that blackout stomp.
Well, kicking him out and abandoning him from the Black and the Brave. Coming out on their own. Tired of being overshadowed by him and his guitar, they made a statement and put him in the hospital for a while. And finally, Ronnie Burton is back tonight. We'll hear what he has to say, apparently.
Anything. First of all, how old are you guys? How old are you? 10. That's awesome. You could be anywhere in the world right now. You could be at a Justin Bieber concert, but you're right here in Hoboken with us. That's awesome. I want you to know that if anyone ever bothers you, tell them Uncle Ronnie's talking about it. All right? Now, I got trained out in the Black and Brave Wrestling Academy in Davenport, Iowa by Seth Rollins. When I went out there, I got more than just training. I got a brotherhood. I got a family, a bond that could not be broken. It was broken by a curb stop. When my friend Eddie Machete, Xander Killen, Travis Titan, and Dante Leone, back anniversary. Last month, they came back and they curb stomped me again. Onto my axe! Now, I'm no mortal man. I am a rock god. You can't break me. You won't stop me. If you ever come back here again, Eddie, I'm going to bring the hammer down. And I will show you how the gods kill.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it. Ronnie Burton laying out the challenge.
Strong words from Ronnie Burton. But a person who doesn't want their time taken away from them, Timmy Danger of the Danger Sanctuary.
What is he doing out here?
Being joined, of course, by the entire Danger Sanctuary here. Corey Castle, really good Ryan Zane, Neil Sharkey.
And the newest member, Chris Crespo.
He was saved. He was saved. And Ike, formerly homeless, not even homeless anymore, just Dusty. And look at this, Ronnie Burton finding himself a little bit outnumbered here.
Looks like Timmy Danger.
I had a chance to do Corey Castle's podcast involving with Corey Castle before the show today. It was a fantastic experience. I'll tell you about it later. But right now, Timmy Danger is about to address us here.
Now you're out here talking about how everyone's turned their back on you. It looks like to me you need some guidance. And it looks like you need some sanctuary. I know firsthand just how vicious you can be in the ring. So why don't you do this? Take a sip of lemonade, put this on your wrist, and begin your trip to salvation through the sanctuary.
Ryan Zane presenting that. Did he say lemonade?
Drinking the lemonade. The healing powers of the unknown elixir that they've mixed together.
Asking Ronnie Burton to join to be saved.
A really good Ryan Zane.
Not having it.
Ronnie Burton turning down an opportunity to join the Danger Sanctuary. To be saved by the Danger Sanctuary, and I'm not sure that was a wise move.
You may not be a sheep, but you're going to be led to slaughter. Now let's get the referee out and watch as I finish Jeff Cannonball to win the tournament tonight.
Saturday night, September 1st, Capital Wrestling and Be Terrific come together for a colossal confrontation. Watch as all the Capital Wrestling champions defend their titles live at White Eagle Hall in Jersey City and on September 2nd around the world on Twitch, including Ariella Nix defending her Capital Wrestling Women's Championship. The Capital Wrestling Tag Team titles get defended as Smiley and Juba return to action when they take on Bobby Orlando's Hot Boys International. Ken Dixon defends his Capital Wrestling Championship against the Bad Apple Matt McIntosh and the Pride of Jersey City, Sonny Kiss, and in the colossal confrontation, Mike Law looks to reclaim the Sapphire Television title from the man who stole it from him, the Memfo Mofo. Order your tickets now for Saturday, September 1st, starting at just $15 at tinyurl.com/colossal confrontation. Are you in need of a lawyer who will fight for you? Well, EDA Law will go off the top rope for you and your needs. Pro wrestling veteran Eric Anderson has brought his no-nonsense approach from the ring to the courtroom. The New England Pro Wrestling Hall of Famer and his team focuses on business law, criminal defense, and representing members of the pro wrestling industry. For more information, head on over to edalaw.com. That's EDALaw.com. EDA Law, for those in the law who wrestled, know how to wrestle the law.
Do you wonder how Donald Trump rose from TV celebrity to United States president? If you like the guts and glamour of professional wrestling, unbiased reporting, and a refreshing, lighthearted take on modern politics, then you'll love best-selling author Lavi Margolin's body-slamming biography, Trump Mania. Through Margolin's ringside analysis, you'll catch a revealing new look into the character of the president and the current landscape of American politics. Read Trump Mania, now available on Amazon.com.
It's time for the fabulous finish of the week, sponsored by To Be the Man.
Right place, right time.
But Kid Osborne with the super kick.
I don't remember Hogan doing that.
And there goes both men up and over to the outside. Northern Lights driver. 1, 2, that's gonna be a 3.
That was the fabulous finish, sponsored by To Be the Man, available on Amazon.com.
And out comes the other finalist. Lost in all this madness is, again, this is the finals of the Torneo De Nada tournament to determine the #1 contender for the Sapphire Television Championship.
The Memfo Mofo must be watching somewhere, eagerly awaiting and anticipating the outcome of this matchup. Will it be the Supreme Truth, Timmy Danger, or will the Deathmatch Vegan be victorious?
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match gains #1 contendership to the Sapphire TV title. The referee in charge of the action when the bell rings, Mr. Rob Ladd. Introducing first, accompanied at ringside by the Danger Sanctuary, fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, with an official weight of 225 pounds, the Supreme Truth, Timmy Danger!
The Supreme Truth, Timmy Danger, with his Sanctuary flanking him. Could be a tall order here.
His opponent, fighting out of Newbridge, New Jersey, with an official weight of 340 pounds, the Deathmatch Vegan, Jeff Cannonball!
Jeff Cannonball going through really good Hank Flanders to get here to the finals.
And of course, Timmy Danger beating Jay George, the unpredictable one. Both of these men had a pretty hard path here.
Now you got to wonder what opportunities will the Danger Sanctuary be able to overcome.
Both of these men not fans of each other.
You know nothing about this. You're a trash wrestler. I'm the Supreme Truth. That's what I am.
Jaw-jacking here.
Cannonball, not known for his words, offering a retort via fist.
Timmy Danger drawing first blood here with that hit.
Ooh. And I'm not...
He who strikes hardest strikes best. And Cannonball seeming to get the better of these exchanges here. You don't want to go fist to fist with Cannonball. And again, down goes Danger. Shake, rattle, and roll, looking for that bionic elbow.
Ooh.
But
and
instead,
nice uppercut instead. And now the problem that Jeff Cannonball's going to run into in this whole match
up on the apron
is the numbers game for sure.
He's got to keep his head on a swivel with so many men on the outside here. Here comes Cannonball, looking to fly.
Well, they're here for moral support, Steven.
Moral support.
Well, listen, if you were saved, you wouldn't want to leave the side of your savior.
Referee Rob Latt intervening there.
Well, he's trying to gain control over this. before it gets out of hand. He's got to maintain a pace as a referee, no different than in soccer or basketball. I think he knows this could get volatile any minute with someone like Cannonball. A nice Russian leg sweep. Ooh. Danger got enough of that, but maybe not all that he wanted to on it. And I think that Timmy Danger looks at this as a huge opportunity for him to become the television champion. That would mean more eyes for the Sanctuary.
There you go. Down goes Danger. The Danger Sanctuary. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, spitting that lemonade in the face is Ryan Zane.
He was trying to save him.
And here comes Jeff Cannonball.
But now I think really good Ryan Zane might be the one who needs a saving, to be honest. Oh, look at that slide. Baseball slide to the outside. And now Timmy Danger trying to use the ring as a weapon here.
A charlatan and a bunch of sycophants.
What are you talking about? How dare you? Just because you're not saved doesn't mean you have to degrade the other people who have. Look at
double axe handle smash to the back. Headbutt by Danger.
Cannonball finding himself on the outside here.
Got to get it back in the ring. Timmy Danger breaking the count. But Jeff Cannonball eats here on the outside. He's...
And you gotta wonder how much of a benefit. Oh, look at this, right into the...
There goes Danger into the chairs by Jeff Cannonball.
We're not gonna get our deposit back. But this is the danger, no pun intended, of dealing with a Jeff Cannonball who gets in to break the count. Now he's in his element.
Shoving Ryan Zane out of the way. He's got to be careful. The whole Danger Sanctuary out there.
And this could get nasty here.
Thus far,
where are they going? Are they going toward the outside?
Surprisingly, though, the Danger Sanctuary.
And we're following the action here. It's getting a little bit nuts here. Oh, and a little bit of spray there from Jeff Cannonball. And they're headed toward the outside of the ring. Oh, no, they're going back in.
We're just trying to get a good vantage point here.
Sorry here. It's a little chaotic, folks.
A little chaotic.
As we see, oh, no, he's got a chair. That is not good news.
Cannonball with the chair.
That is not good news for Timmy Danger and the referee.
Now he chooses to intervene here,
well,
taking the chair away. Wait a minute, but there goes the Danger Sanctuary on the outside, pummeling Cannonball. Come on! And look at Neil Sharkey leading the charge, now putting his foot and stomping on the back of Cannonball.
They're just trying to save Jeff Cannonball the best way they know how. Some people need to be saved in different ways.
I knew it was only a matter of time before the Danger Sanctuary got involved in this. Of course, this can't be a one-on-one contest.
And Timmy Danger announcing he's finished with this, and guess what? All that matters now is if he gets the W. It'll be this simple. He'll be that much closer to being Sapphire Television Champion.
But wait a minute. Scoops him up.
Oh, no.
He's got him. Ooh. Slams him down. Tilt-a-whirl body slam, but Ryan Zane again. And there goes the dumpster fire. Clothesline taken out.
In comes movie star Corey Castle.
Another one.
Or is that his stunt double? Oh, that's him. Ouch. It probably would have been better for him.
Set down. There's no moving him.
Maybe
Neil Sharkey standing on the outside. But here comes Ike. Oh. Tossed to the outside. Right on top of the rest of the Danger Sanctuary.
But somehow in the middle of it.
Silencer hitting the middle of the ring. No, not like this. Well, he's distracted. 1, 2, 3 count.
And just like that.
Here is your winner, Timmy Danger.
Just like that.
Oh,
Timmy
come on,
Danger
not like this.
Is the #1 contender for the Capital Wrestling Sapphire Television Championship.
Yeah!
And one step closer to complete dominance and spreading of the Danger Sanctuary philosophy.
The Danger Sanctuary on the outside, treating the rules like a chew toy. Ryan Zane getting involved, spitting the lemonade in his face.
None of that is relevant. All that matters is your #1 contender is Timmy Danger of the Danger Sanctuary.
It was practically a 6-on-1, Harry.
Hey, they saved him. That's all. They saved him. They saved him, and now they will save the Capital Wrestling Championship, the television championship, and they'll save all of Capital Wrestling in the process. It's Teeny Danger and the Danger Sanctuary. They might save us all.
And look at that, the power on display, the power in numbers, the strength in numbers.
This might be the start of something completely incredible. Look at this as the moment that Capital Wrestling changes forever.
Wow. Really? How many puppies? 6. Oh my God, that's terrific. That's terrific. Hey, I have a meeting I gotta go to. I'll call you back, okay? Terrific. Wait a minute. There's no birthday cake in here.
No, Harry. Have a seat.
I know what this is.
I'm glad you know what this is.
Yeah, you fellas want a motivational speech.
No.
Fair enough.
No, Harry.
A broadcast is
Harry.
kind of like a baseball game, and fellas, this is the bottom of the 9th.
No, Harry. This is an intervention.
Great, terrific. Which one of you has the drinking problem? David, I assume it's you.
No, Harry, this is an intervention for you. We're going to go around the room, and what we're going to do is we're going to tell you how your actions recently have impacted our lives. Christian?
You know, people that suffer with claustrophobia don't have terrific days. I think you should be more sensitive to that.
I used to be really proud of my schoolwork. You know, when teachers used to write terrific on your paper, I used to save them. Because of your use of the word terrific, I burned them all. And I don't mean my papers. I mean my teachers. You could say awesome, you could bring back tubular, but I can't even right now. Just, and somebody, anybody?
You know, we've been together a long time. There's a side of me that you don't know. I know how to fix this, guys. In the military, we had a little tradition if somebody didn't listen. We cut the bottoms of their feet. That'll teach you. Come here, Harry. Come here.
I am coming for that title, mofo. Colorectal Mike Law, you don't deserve a shot. The Mo has already beaten you, so beating you again is not good enough. But breaking you, that is something the Mo can sink his teeth into.
You can be Mo. I'll let her look real close. But she'll never be yours.
You brought shame to that TV title with your dirty tactics.
Mo Crockett with that chain! Mofo sliding that chain!
I've had to overcome all the odds that have been stacked against me.
The referee stopping him, yes! Oh, but a kick hits the ref! Went for the elbow drop, but he put the chain up! 3, and that's it!
Mike Law, you will never get your hands on Juanita again. The day you chose to mess with me, mofo, was the day you made a colossal mistake.
Saturday night, September 1st, Capital Wrestling and Be Terrific come together for a colossal confrontation. Watch as all the Capital Wrestling champions defend their titles live at White Eagle Hall in Jersey City and on September 2nd around the world on Twitch, including Ariella Nix defending her Capital Wrestling Women's Championship. The Capital Wrestling Tag Team titles get defended as Smiley and Juba return to action when they take on Bobby Orlando's Hot Boys International. Ken Dixon defends his Capital Wrestling Championship against the Bad Apple Matt McIntosh and the Pride of Jersey City, Sonny Kiss, and in the Colossal Confrontation, Mike Law looks to reclaim the Sapphire Television title from the man who stole it from him, the Memfo Mofo. Order your tickets now for Saturday, September 1st, starting at just $15 at tinyurl.com/Colossal Confrontation.